first corner is the most pressure you're going to feel across this whole race. Getting it off the line is one of the toughest things you can do as you get 5 lights up. And the Bathurst Enduro is underway for Sprint 2 with a great start from the front runners and the TMX boys as well inside of the top 10 as they run round turn number 1. You can see Lawrence has got a good start away. They've kept themselves nice, clean and consistent, Sinka. For the final race of the season, it's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners and the whole field in behind. Another old race from through one already. Davis Wick and Sinka wanting to try and keep right on the tail of Doug Allen. And the road was finally up the front all the years as well. Phase there, Katakazina.
Yes, he did.
Labouring still going at each other here. 3 minutes down, we've got 70 minutes to go. They're going to go round a lot of times. It's 1 minute 21 lap times here. We're not going to stop. Shem Ratcliffe fighting out as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall alongside. Looks like Daniel Harding has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside, got to come back behind him.
Further back as we're underway. James Scott will lead them up the hill, up towards turn 1. Can they keep it clean? There's already contact with Dolphin and Stonefit on the straight as they run round turn 2. Dodge and Warboy being cautious off the exit of turn 1. What a run off the line, but an atrocity has happened to Troy Stone Street off the start. There's no other way to say it. I think it was him off of the Will Brown and just absolutely Superman punched him straight into the wall on the left hand.
morning, ladies and gentlemen. All the members of SRW and everyone that comes and joins us every week. We are tonight at the Circuit of Americas on the West layout for the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. The last round of the season, round 9. But not only that, the last official broadcast for 2025. This is the last SRW race for the year. And as usual, it is going to be spectacular. The boys are going to put on a show. Have a look at this view you're looking at right now. That is the difference in height from the top of the hill to the bottom. And the boys are going to be racing up that hill in a little GR86s. Let's have a look at the scores and see who's fighting for what title and who's got a title with their hand already on it. As we can see, the AMS, Greg Cook, the Project 36 driver, has got himself in the Pro-Ams battle. He is sitting at 860 points with Thomas Sonny Cena, 46 points behind him, and Cam Hardwick, 67 points behind him. The top three can still go any way with the way the point systems go. In the fourth place, we've got Chris Tomlin from LCR Esports. In fifth place, James Dorr from Koala Cartel. Sixth place, Russell Gander from Vortex Sim Sports. Seventh place, Kevin Wakefield from LCR Esports. In eighth place, Mark Snow from the SLM Academy. Ninth place, Dean Sinkovich from Team SRW Motorsports. In 10th place, Elliot D from the Team Pear-Shaped Racing. In 11th, Ryan Price from Upscale E Motorsports. 12th place, Stevie Daniels from LCR Esports. 13th, Mark Cochran from the Apex Esport League. 14th place, Joshua Kim from Team SRW Motorsports. And 15th, Morgan Dahl, Privateer. Let's have a look at the AMs because we skipped it all the way to the pros. From the Pro-Ams, we'll go one back. Here it is, the AMs. We've got a title fight on our hands still here. Brendan Hickman, Privateer, and Ash Glover, Rogue Racing, are still fighting it out for the AM title. Only 40 points of difference. Greggy Johnson is fighting for third place with Joey Black. So it's going to be a few positional changes there, and it's going to be very, very interesting. As we go to the, I haven't told the rest of the boys, have I? Fifth place, Dave Simmons from Apex Racing. Sixth place, Sean Newens from Mueller Racing. Seventh place, David Bowman, Team Pear-Shaped Racing. Eighth place, Steph Piccoli, Apex Esports League. Ninth place, Brad Dines, Dine Tunes. 10th place, Wayne Edwards from Web Sim Racing. And 11th place, Brad Anderson from SRW Motorsports. All right, hit it with the pros. The pointy end is where some more action is. We're all going crazy, and it's been a battle and a half. Joshua Horton has not had it all his own way. He's only 90 points ahead, so that still could go south. He'd probably just need to win one heat to get it done tonight. Thomas Cooley, who was about fourth last week, got himself into second place from the Koala Cartel, 90 points adrift from Joshua Horton. Cruz McVie from the Koala Cartel also bounced up. He's 5 points behind his teammate and fighting for the minor premiers. Carter Dines from Dines Tune. We've seen him have an average start to the season, but he's ripped it all the way home in the second half, and he's got himself 93 points behind from the Koala Cartel's Cruz McVie. Dougie Gowan's in fifth place from Full Throttle Racing. Trev Mortimer from Rogue Racing Australia in sixth. Daniel Burns from Carling Motorsports in seventh. Liam Jensen from Koala Cartel in eighth. Alex Azikas from Murray Performance in ninth. Dan Bartouche from SRT Motorsports in 10. Liam Tipping from the Koala Cartel in 11th. Callum Hodgkinson from OPR in 12th. Davey Gallo from Carling's Motorsports in 13th. Mitch Noble from Sim Racing Brotherhood in 14th. Brandon Levin from SRW in 15th. Jace Douglas from Murray Performance in 16th. Jamie Davis from Project 36 in 17th. Ray Oliver from SLM Motorsports in 18th. In 19th, Jackson Dial, Privateer. In 20th place, Jed Van Ermont. In 21st place, Matthew Borlett from Murray Performance. And 22nd, Cooper Barnes, Murray Performance Racing. Ladies and gents, the boys are out there. Qualifying's just started, as you can see them all coming out. And welcome to the room downstairs, as usual, on a Thursday night, pushing the buttons. Mr. Kobe, how you doing down there, mate? Hope things are going well and we haven't loosened the harnesses off you in the dungeon too much. And beside me, as usual, Mr. James Watson. How you doing, Mr. Watson? What are your thoughts of the circuits, the Americas, and what do you reckon it's going to be like with these cars out there?
I actually don't hold this circuit in a really high regard. It's never been one of my favorite places to race, but I think it's probably going to put on a pretty good show because there's a lot more passing opportunities that you can take advantage of here than in most any other cars. So I think we'll see a lot of opportunities for some good side-by-side racing, and plus, you know, going all the way up to Phil Hill, that's a dive bomb opportunity and a half. So I think things are going to get pretty wacky on lap 1, turn 1, and so on.
Yeah, I haven't driven this layout before. I don't mind the full layout, but I'm trying to work out where it cuts off. It looks like it cuts off halfway through the S's. Instead of going to the right, it goes to the left somewhere there, does it? Let's have a look. These boys are coming through. They're the back end. Is it coming through? Tricky back end, this. We're on board of Mark Snow at the moment. So this is the last corner coming into the hard left. This is one of the braking points going to be tough. That bump on the inside can rotate a car very nicely. And I've seen a few go roundabout there. Start of this race is going to be pretty tough too, mate. Coming up the hill in these cars. I'd dare say we're going to see a lot of congestion at the top of the hill because of the pace they're going off the start. Nice big, massive flag. What do you reckon here?
Yeah.
Is here a bit more fun?
Yeah.
The key, getting it right here is the key, isn't it? Getting it through these S's the right way. Where's it turn? So it's gone for the so instead of going right, it goes left at the last turn. Is that right?
Basically, yeah. Like,
yes. So instead of following to the right, yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, that's not bad. I haven't done this layout, and that looks interesting, actually.
Yeah, it's better, but I actually like the first couple sectors of this track. So to me, it kind of cuts at like the wrong part. Like when you get to this section here, the stadium section, I do not enjoy this part of the track.
This is tough here, isn't it? It's like double apex, double left-hander, double right-hander followed by a double left-hander. It's like a double apex, and you've got to try to open the car up for this corner here. Otherwise, you go all the way out wide, or you stall it coming around that inside of the corner as well.
Yeah, and it's just got no flow. Like no, it's got the flow of someone with constipation for the last 2 years. Like, oh, here we go. Tight multi-apex hairpin. Oh, I heard you don't like multi-apex hairpin, so guess what? I got you another multi-apex hairpin. This time going the other direction. Woo! Isn't that innovative track design?
Well, I'm not going to say much, mate. They're your boys that did it. Well, we'll tell you one thing. Dougie Gowans.
I take no responsibility for Herman Tinkle and his
what's his name?
Design. Herman Tinkle.
Herman Kinkle. Crikey
Tinkle.
almighty. He's got himself a 90s, 50s TV star's name, that one.
You're not... It's Tinkle with a T. And like...
Tinkle with a T, not with a P.
Yeah, and he's responsible for what feels like 90% of the tracks on the F1 schedule.
Yeah. A few boys out there, good luck, lads. Very jelly. I wish I could. Tonight, unfortunately, having issues with the new update. Oh, someone... Okay, someone... All right, someone's got themselves DQ'd from the first race. It was told that he's got a pit lane start and went out on track. Was told to come off again, and And now he's got DQ'd because he didn't follow the RC instructions. And they sent him a text as well, but I don't know who it was. Do you know who it was, Jamie?
Uh,
Oh, it's Carter Dines. Ah, there you go. There you go. That's why it's part of the rules. You need to have your audio set up prior to the race. And if you don't have that, you should have at least minimum text available to you. So that's where he's missed that out. So he's going to miss the first race. He's going to be able to race the second two, though.
actually, I'm fairly certain that since it was a admin DQ that he's done for the entire night.
I'm not sure because we had that discussion a few weeks ago with them in the back end. And they said that it would only be for the one when I think it was Mitchy Noble that got done. So we'll see what happens. But that's the story on the board at the moment. Kang Finfer, no Thomas Cooley, Cruz McVie, or Liam Jensen tonight. Well, that's a bit soft. The Koala Cartels must have got a fresh load of gum leaves in and not in, mate. That's Doc. What the hell's going on? I feel like Marty McFly talking to Doc right now.
Yeah, bummer to not have the Koala Cartel out tonight.
Yeah, there's a few of them missing there. Yeah. But it's going to be all represented by Liam Tipping by the looks of it. He is the only koala out there tonight by the look of it. They must be all on the bus. Joshua Horton just set the fastest lap with a 1:43.136. We've got 7 minutes and a bit left. Now the car's looking a bit more nippy with the new changes. What do you reckon? I'm not noticing anything dramatic at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know if it's anything that we'll be able to notice out here, watching it, but it's definitely a massive difference for everyone behind the wheel.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know if it's just me trying to find something, but I don't know, they look like they're a little bit more squatted down in the corners. Not like they're lurching, not like the inside wheels lifting as much.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Is it me or is it something you can see as well?
I can see a little bit, but I don't know if it's that drastic of a change.
Yeah, it looks like they're a bit more planted. Yeah, it looks like it's a bit more planted. Like the rear end isn't dancing as much. Like the lift between the suspension from the high and lows doesn't look like it's as dramatic as it used to be. Like a bit boat-like before. We'll see. We'll have a chat to the boys after the race, and they'll give us a bit of a lowdown on what the effects are out there. But we've got the boys all rocking and rolling. A few title fights on the board as well to contend with. And we've got a very, 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 very full grid. This will be interesting with the new car models. Yeah, I know. It couldn't be better. The last round of the year, and they've got the update of the new model. And even that looked a little bit more planted as well, coming through that S at a bit more of a... yeah, I reckon these cars are looking pretty zippy now. I'm a bit jealous I'm not out there, actually. Yeah. Zyle, I'm not sure who Zyle is, but Zyle, this would be really interesting. I just did 3 seconds off my personal best at Watkins Glen from a couple of days ago to today. Well, there you go. So I did hear Ryan Price in the chat as well, saying that he saved a fair bit of time off his previous record at other tracks as well. So looks like they're going to be a bit more sprightly. I did hear that they're still not as fast on a straight as the Mazdas, but I could be wrong. I'm just hearing stories. Ah, it's Kyle. Mr. Lavery? Where have you been, mate? Where have you been? I missed you out on track. I tell you what, the SRW colours are waiting for you. Dougie Gowns is trying to smash a good time in there at the moment. He's looking pretty good. Callum Hodgkinson is up there as well. Dougie Gowns, Liam Tipping, so one of the cartels there. Brandon Levens had a cracker as well. He's in 4th place at the moment. Trev Mortimer, good to see him up the pointy end for a bit, mate. He was going through, I don't know, some sort of nightmare where he got cursed by a voodoo or something over the last few weeks.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Yeah.
And something else I did notice is that it seems like the wings are a lot bigger on these things now.
Yeah, I reckon you might be right there. They do look like a little bit bigger too. Yeah, I think you might be right there. They look a bit more prominent, especially when you look at Dougie's car right now. It might be just something we're looking for, but I think you might be right. They sound the same, so there isn't an impact of sound or anything like that. But I'm sure these boys are feeling it in their cars, and I'm sure they're having a bit of fun out there. We've got, again, as usual, the super sprint tonight. So top 10 reverse after the first heat with a reverse top 5. Mr. Horton is leading the boys out. Dougie Gowans is trying to get himself a bit of a tow here from Mr. Trev Mortimer by the look of it. He's going for that top spot. He wants the opening rung, the inside line into that first corner up the hill. Mr. Tipping is just got beaten by Brandon 11. The car feels stiffer overall, even with the same spring rates, easier to rotate, feels like. Mr. Lavery, I want you in the green room, and let's come up here for a bit of a chat. That's an order. Let's get it from the horse's mouth. What do you reckon, Mr. Watson?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Hurry, hurry, hurry. We're about to finish qualies. Lowered the COG will make it feel awesome. Yeah, center of gravity, that was a big thing they talked about, bringing that right down. I'll tell you what, the Leakey's Lounge is full tonight. They got Tomlin, Sinkovich, Johnson, Kevstar, Price, Daniels and Edwards all in there as well. So they got a big full Leakey's room downstairs where the boys, all the OGs, go for a chin wag and a bit of a laugh while they're racing. But Joshua Horton's time is still blistering and faster than everyone out there. Even Dougie with his toe at the moment couldn't quite get better. He got a better lap time, but not better enough. That's very good English, Steve. 143.379 he got. Brandon Levin up in the third place, 143.5. Liam Tipping in fourth, 143.7. So we're looking at a second gap between first and sixth. Alex Azikas has got himself in the sixth place as well. So it's good to see Alex continuing some fine form. Mortimer's looking sprightly, mate. Could be a battle up the front tonight.
Yeah,
Eddie, you want to take a pot shot? Any guesses?
I mean, I always say you can never really predict anything in this series. You know, we've seen plenty of jaw-dropping moments. Oh, that got close. So many crazy incidents involving cars and drivers that you wouldn't have expected. So any sort of prediction outside of the unpredictable just seems silly.
Yeah, I'm getting you there. All right, the big question is going to be, is Greg Cook going to take 2 championships? Did he win last night? I think he won last night. Oh, I can't remember anymore. My brain is so fuzzy from night to night. So much going on. I'm just going to have a look at last night. And I think yes, he did. He took the Pro-Am title out last night. Is he going to take the title out tonight in the 86s and back it up? I don't know if we've had a driver take 2 titles in one season yet. This could be the first. I'd have to check that with the Brains Trust, but I'm pretty sure this could be the first if he does get it. Could be very interesting. Yeah, Pro-Am champ tonight. He could be that. It should be a champ as well. Yeah, Davis is there as well. He's watching it. Why aren't you out there? I know you got to do a bit of breastfeeding and stuff. It's all good. Yeah.
It looks like we just wrapped up qualifying.
All right, here we go. Just all right, here we go. Joshua Horton has got himself the top step. He is sitting in the top step of the 142.935, 4/10 ahead of Dougie Gowans in second place. Second row, we've got Brandon Levin from Team SRW Motorsports, and beside him, Liam Tipping from the Koala Cartel. In the third row, Trev Mortimer has got himself into a great start tonight beside James Dorr from the Koala Cartel. In the fourth row, Greg Cook, the privateer, who was a privateer, who's now a Project 36 driver, is sitting in the fourth row with Alex Tzikas from JMR beside him. Ryan Price and Brendan Hickman on the fifth row, looking for a great little fight there. In the sixth row, Chris Tomlin from LCR and Mark Snow from SLM. In the seventh row, Thomas Cena and Stevie Daniels beside each other. And in the eighth row, Elliot D from Pear Shape and Wayne Edwards from Web Racing. Callum Hodgkinson from OPR and Dean Sikovic from Team SRW Motorsports are in the ninth row. 10th row is Ash Glover, and beside him he has Cameron Hardwick from the SLM Academy. Let's have a look at the next bits. We've got David Bowman in the 11th row with Greggy Johnson beside him. Kevin Wakefield from LCR beside Steph Piccoli in the 12th row. And David Simmons from Apex is rounding that off. We've got Danny Bartouche, who hasn't qualified, Russell Gander, Brad Dines, and Shane Newens, I should say. They're probably sitting there fixing themselves up because they've had a rear grid or something along those lines. But our race stewards downstairs is Mr. Greg Barber, and he is being accompanied by, where are we? Who's in the room with him? Where'd they go? Jason Depp and Mark Cochran. So here we go. But ladies and gentlemen, round 9, the final round of the Warren Brown Tools Toyota GR86 Nationals on a Thursday night, the last official broadcast for SRW TV for 2025. We are ready for a pinnacle of a race. This is going to be the next level. It's going to be something spectacular with the upgrades of these cars and the upgrades of the way they act on track. These boys are all getting used to it. So could be anyone coming up to the pinnacle of it. I'm sure they've all had their practice though, because Joshua Horton, Doug Gowans, Brandon Levin, Liam Tipping, Trev Mortimer, Jamie Dorr, Greg Cook, Alex Zekas, and Ryan Price and Brandon Hickman round out your top 10, and they're all names that we see up there very regularly. As we go around that Vermilion car, the lights are about to go any second. We might see a bit of a burnout on these things for a change, something a bit more aggressive. We are go, and the smoke has hit the track. We have got a green flag for the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. Heat 1 of 3 for round 9. As we come to the top of the hill, we've got Vermilion on the inside. Joshua Horton with Dougie Gowans trying to tuck in underneath him. Brandon Levin's got himself into 4th place in front of Liam Tipping. Looks like there might have been some contact in the back. There is Danny Bartouche, Danny Williams, Stevie Daniel, 747. Stevie Daniels is gone through there as well. But let's focus on the front where the boys are going through the S's. We've already getting a bit of action there. We can see the tough little battle that Danny Bartouche is getting, and the way these boys are attacking these corners already is pretty hot to trot. We've got them all very close. We've got Joshua Horton trying to pull it away already with 8/10, and he's got a little bit of cock to have Greg Cook and Alex Zekas, a little bit of nose to tail touching, but Horton has put the flame burners on like crazy. He is gone. He's pulling his guys away. The problem with that's going to be this track is not big, so he will definitely get some blue flags at some point, and it's going to be very tight for him to get around. The team looks like they've all gone around back of the pack as well. Everyone's come around nicely, mate. It looks like we've got a first lap that's come through beautifully, and the pace being sensational out there.
Yeah, but you still saw a little bit of a schmozzle there in turn 1, and crucially, Ash Glover was involved in that, got sent around. That is big for the AMS championship, as now that puts Glover about near back of the pack with Hickman running P11. And you see, just that's Coda turn 1 if I've ever seen it, going million cars wide into turn one, something's got to give, and unfortunately that give was taken from Ash Glover.
Yeah. Glover's got his gloves off then. He'll probably be fighting it out there as well. Bottom screen, Hickman's getting attacked there by Thomas Cena. Biggest mover at the moment is Mr. Hardwick up 5 places. Oh, Danny Bartouche up 5 places. Hardwick up 4. The front are all as they started. No one's moved or gone up or down.
So would you say that Ash Glover has his gloves off now?
Yes, I would say he's got his gloves off now. Oh, nice little work there by Mortimer. Mortimer's gone on the inside there of James Doyle, taking a nice little line, but looks like that Alex Azikas is trying to follow him through as well. No, Doyle has got that back. Nice little swap over, but Mortimer's taking the inside line again. They're having blow by blows. We're watching a street fight here, viewers. A little bit of left, a little bit of right, but now Azikas has gone in underneath as well. He's putting the pressure on Mortimer too now. See if they can swap it around and go for it. Greg Cook wants to get involved. You can see there's a bit of a street fight going on, and he wants to get in there as well. Looks like these cars are looking a lot more sprightly and a lot more action involved the way they're handling these corners. Beautiful work there by the lads. Looks like Tsitsikas has got a lot of pressure there from Cook. Cook wants to seal up another title in the first week, his first full season at SRW. As if someone was called there from 73. Oh, we've got 73 towing. 73 Shane Newlands. I'm not sure where he is on the track. Is he out of the line of action? Is he?
You can't park there, mate.
All right, he's free to tow, so we're not going to see a safety car. We're going to live on to keep fighting. Dougie Gowans is 1.7 seconds off the back of Horton at the moment. Who's that going sideways? Oh, that's Newlands. Oh, that was Newlands when he pulled over. What? He must have had something going wrong. Okay, here he is now, coming through. He's got the inside line. Oh, he's just inside line. He's just touched the inside of someone else and then got a little bit of a slap as he was rolling around, saying, quick, you can take that and keep rotating. But the battle will keep going. Oh. All right, so we go. 033. Kev Wakefield's got himself a penalty. We didn't see that one. That must have been the oh that you screamed off at the beginning of the race.
Correct. Yep, that was in fact him.
Yep. 064's just called something in as well. That's Elliot D. All right. Oh, we've got someone else sitting there in the back there rotating around. Who's that we're looking at? Kevy Wakefield, I think that is. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to be able to serve that black flag, because I don't know about you, but that right front doesn't look happy.
Does not happy. Oh, it looks like Kev's turned over on top of him then.
Yeah, I think that's what Gander called in, and I think he called in another incident as well.
Kev races on a little screen, man. He needs to get himself a big screen. He needs to invest in like a 34 ultra wide or something, or a 49 if he's going to race with one screen. I think his field of view gets him undone a few times because he hasn't got a big screen to look at. Maybe he can put that on the wish list for Santa. Yeah. Look at the bounce on the inside of these guys coming up the hill then. The way the cars bounced through that bit was pretty nifty. But look at the way they're sitting through the S's there. Dougie Gowans' car is very, very planted. Brandon Levin is putting the pressure on like crazy. Joshua Horton's got this in the bag, but the battle behind Dougie Gowans is still hot to trot. 3/10 and 11, and Liam Tipping has got himself to 7.5 seconds, 0.75, so not too far away. Jamie Doyle is on the back of Trev Mortimer still, but Mortimer has dropped off by about 5 seconds. You can just see him off the back of this pack. And then the battle's after Ryan Price. Brian Price is a champagne cork at the moment. Have a look at all the cars behind him. Look at them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cars he's got bottled behind him.
All aboard the pricey train. Choo-choo.
Yeah. This track reminds me of the 2013 International of V8 Supercars. Oh, dearie me. Oh, there you go. Mr. Jamie Davis, he's always on top of the stats, mate. War Boys, he did it in the same season. Yeah, but that was a split season too. That went across 2 seasons too. So, yeah, officially, but yeah, you're right. But anyway, here we go. We're still fighting this battle. Horton has got himself 2 seconds ahead, so he's not making this easy for the boys at all. Levin is all the way on the back of Ducky Gowns at the moment. This is where the battle is at the moment, viewers. These are for minor podiums at the moment in the first heat, and look how close Levin is behind him. He did say that he's just got that care factor of I just want to race and win and not really interested in where he finishes, just wants a nice clean race. And the way he's driving at the moment is really showing that he's enjoying himself. He seems to drive a lot better when he does.
Yeah, he's just absolutely heating up the rear of Doug's car, and you saw he popped out, maybe was thinking of sending it.
Yeah. I haven't seen... Oh, geez. Ryan Price, Stevie Daniels nearly came together, as Stevie Daniels didn't anticipate Pricey's corner pace going through there. Dean's looking like he's trying to catch the back of... Who is he in front of? Is that even Dean? Yeah, he's behind Callum Hodgkinson. So Hodgkinson's in there tonight as well, as usual. Galliard, go the mighty Koala Cartel. Happy birthday to James Doyle also. Oh, there you go. I wonder if that's a Fishy Motorsports thing where we just wish everyone a happy birthday every week. They used to do that quite frequently. But Mr. James Doyle, happy 12th birthday. Here we go. Okay. Alex Zikas got himself an infringement, a 5 seconds time penalty. Lap 3, turn 1. I'm liking the time penalties a lot more than a drive-through. It gives you the ability to try to claw it back a bit, but it also doesn't completely destroy your race by having a drive-through for something that might not be a major incident.
Yeah, a drive-through is an absolute death penalty, especially with these being such short races.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to pretty much be thrown at the absolute back of the pack.
100%, and you don't want to be there.
No. And, crucially, these two are not letting Horton run away. They are actually staying within striking distance. In fact, I think they're... Oh, we got a big one. The end of the
it looks
back
like
straight away.
Hardwick and Bartouche, I think it was.
Oh, Hardwick is done. Look at that left rear. That
look
thing
at this
is
thing crab walking. I'm not sure who he had contact with. Oh, with Callum. I didn't see who was responsible for that. I couldn't quite see it. But that car of Hardwick's is absolutely toast. Look at it. It's crab walking back.
You couldn't look at the front of it and see the contact patch.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Oh my word.
Okay. So it was... That's good.
I don't know who to put that on, because
put on Callum. That was done for Callum because he's come in on the inside trying to dive down the line. And that car is toast. Look at that crab walking. They're both crab walking back. Callum, that is like something out of Metal Wars. Oh, poor Hardwick. He has not had the luckiest run as well this second half of the season, man. He was up there with a title fight at one point, and then it all went south for him. But he's still persistent and still coming out to have a bit of fun, so he's loving it. But you are right. Joshua Horton doesn't have it his own way. He's still got the boys about 1 second and a bit off the back of him, and fighting like crazy. And you can also see the LCR boys are having a bit of a go at each other as well there in that screen. That's Stevie Daniels and Chris Tomlin, followed by Thomasina and Brandon Hickman. Hickman is out there showing us how to win the AM title. Still a lot of fighting going, mate. James Doyle, Greg Cook, Alex Zikas, they're still having a bit of a run there on the bottom screen at the moment. You can see them fairly close to each other, making sure they're all staying on top of each other. Ryan Price has still got the bottleneck behind him. He has got these boys chasing him down. He's got Stevie Daniels, Tomlin, Thomasina, Brendan Hickman, all just caught up to him now. So the fight is going on for those boys. But then again, you take the front and pointy end of it, and Dougie Gowans is still having a lot of fun with Brandon Levin. He's actually gapped Brandon a little bit. Brandon must have had a bit of a moment somewhere because he's gone to 8/10 off the back of Dougie. Too wide, the LCR boys. Tomlin's taking it away from Stevie Daniels. If you've got someone out there that you're supporting and you want to see them on camera, please let us know. I don't want to hear people complaining later on you didn't show enough of my mate. Here we go, there's another penalty. 3:10. Ash Glover for a bump and run on lap 10. Bump and run, that's when they slap them on the bum. They run off, put them off balance. You slap them on the bum, they turn around to see what was going on. While they were looking around behind them to see what was going on, they take off in front of
you. Anyways, yeah, good to see Chris Tomlin out here on track because he dropped a couple times during the practice, so I was a bit worried on if he was going to be able to stay in the session and compete, but he not only is he able to compete.
Oh, Dougie Gowans rotated the car.
Oh, no.
And he's on his roof. Oh, we've seen our first team top for the season on its roof, on its side. He's sitting there. Get me out of here. I feel like a cow hanging upside down.
What was it? One of the main things that was marketed in the updates to this car was the fact that it was harder to do this.
Oh, he's actually bounced off the wall. So, yeah, possibly. But nearly, and he's stopped.
Yeah,
that was a great bit of work.
I don't think they actually fixed that.
Yeah,
and then Bartush battling with Dean. And
how close is Bartush? I'm sure he's not going to blame Dean for that one, is he?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we haven't heard him call it in, but
no, yeah.
Man, that
looks like he just hit the brakes a little bit harder to avoid the contact with Dean and car rotated. But that's put Brandon Levin. Sorry, man, I jumped on you. Brandon Levin in second place, but Liam Tipping has joined the party. He's 2/10 on the back of Levin now, fighting for that minor position.
Yeah, he's the biggest winner and all that. He might be able to get himself up to P2 now.
Yeah. .298. James Doyle causing a collision in lap 3. So that's a tough one, 15 seconds. Bit better than a drive-through, but must have been a good one. Cars are looking pretty good out there. I'm loving the way the cars are reacting on track, but have a look at this as Tipping is putting the pressure on Levin. He's just backs it off a little bit just so he doesn't contact him through that final corner. It's a very fast corner, the final corner. Let's see how they go up the mountain. There's a lot of different lines to take out of this corner as well. Do you go out wide, rotate the car in early, or do you cut in hard left? Here comes Dougie Gowans out of there as well to join the fight. Oh, look at the run on the inside. Tipping's taking the inside line, but there's over under. Looks like Brandon Levin's taking the inside line, trying to get underneath him again. Will he be able to fight it back? They've got a lot of pace, both of them. Oh, he's closed the door. Tipping's closed the door on the top. Oh, Levin's giving him a love tap. He's saying, I'm still here, mate. I'm still here. I'm tapping you on the shoulder. I'm going to come through any second. But look at the pace of both these boys. The way these cars are sticking to the track is pretty impressive at the moment.
Except for Doug's.
Oh, Levin really backed out then. Brandon really backed it off there to avoid contact with Tipping. That's cost him a fair bit of time. Now Dougie's all the way in the back of him again.
Yeah, Brandon must be like, didn't I get rid of you?
Yeah, but Dougie's a lap down though, so that's why he's not registering on our system as being there. He's actually in 23rd place.
And that's also why he backed off.
Yeah, correct. but they're all bunching up again. Jamie Doyle down the bottom. He's still got the boys following. He's got Alex Zizekas putting the pressure on big time. Zizekas is looking nice and fresh in that icy blue colour, and he's being a bit more aggressive on the track. Not against the driver, but attacking the track a little bit more. Taking the brakes a little bit later, taking the line a little bit tighter, trying to catch as much as he can. Greg Cook is in cruise control. He knows he just needs to finish up there to get into the points.
And much the same for Hickman as well.
Yep. VRT 028, Callum Hodgkinson. That was the decision we heard before has been posted on screen. 15 seconds causing a collision. That's when he went through Stevie Daniels and I can't remember who the third car was.
I think it was Snow. So it looks like they're putting it both on Hodgkinson and Snow, and you know what? I really like that call action because
because I don't think either of them would have made that corner the way they came into it. They
no,
were
like
parallel to it. They had no turn in at all because they were like following the apex. It's a tight left-hander. It's virtually a 90 degree, and they were never going to make it.
Yeah, like they were too busy because you saw Snow throw a massive block on Hodgkinson going into the corner. Hodgkinson's kept his foot in it, sent it, and both of them just torpedoed into Hardwick. So yeah, that is a really
that's who the other car was. Hardwick. She's got a better memory than me, eh? Yep.
I know.
That's what turned Hardwick into a crab.
Yeah, it actually took me a minute to remember that too myself. I'm like, wait a minute, how can I forget that that car suddenly had rear steer like it was a monster truck now? How can I forget that?
Here's the lads down the bottom still going for it. Thomasina, Brad Hickman, and Dean is about to join them. So Stevie down on Thomasina, Brad Hickman, Dean is way back. Oh, look at Thomasina having a bit of a look there on Stevie Daniels. Oh, he's tapped him. He's tapped him. I'm not sure which way it went because I just looked away as the contact happened. I'm not sure if Cena got underneath or whether Daniels cut across. There's a white flag, though. There is the white flag. We've got Joshua Horton now coming through the back end of the track, going through the cut-off that comes into the I'm going a double left and I'm going a double right. And he'll be taking the first of the three flags tonight. Tipping has got himself in a great position. He's being chased down on the bottom screen by Brandon Hickman for the final points. But ladies and gentlemen, in the top of the screen, we've got him coming around the back end. A few more corners to go. There's a double left-hander. There's a double right-hander. The big swooping right-hander now. And there he goes to the left. As he's coming round the final corner now, ladies and gentlemen, heat one of the Warren Brown Tools Toyota GR86 Nationals. Heat one is being taken out by Joshua Horton from Vermilion. Considerable pace with 6.84 seconds lead. As you can see, the boys coming from around the corner, fighting each other side by side. Liam Tipping and Brandon Levin coming through there in the bottom screen, left and right. They're coming across the line at the same time. Looks like Tipping has just got it done by about the bumper. Whoo, that was the bottom screen. And there you've got Trev Mortimer in fourth place, Alex Zizekas in fifth. Jamie Doyle in sixth. Coming across the line in seventh is Greggy Cook from Project 36. Ryan Price got himself in the eighth place. Chris Tomlin in ninth and Thomasina in 10th. Reverse top 10, folks. This is the new Toyota GR86. You can actually do burnouts in it now and hold it up and do a proper line locking. Love your work out there. Love your work. Brandon Levin's in the background there. Sitting there. He's got himself into the third place. Tipping into second. So great bit of work there. In the Pro-Ams, we've got James Doyle. Took the Pro-Am race tonight in front of Greg Cook, who will end up being the champion. In, the AMs, Brandon Hickman done a considerable job again and got himself at the pointy end. I think he's got that title sewn up, mate.
Yeah, I think all 3 titles might be officially all she wrote.
Yeah. Let me just have a quick look at the ladder. Just to confirm my suspicions, Car 72 got a post-race penalty as well. So it looks like Brandon Hickman's got that title wrapped up for the M's. There's 46 points between Thomas Cena and Greg Cook. Where did Cena finish there? I think you're right, Jamie. The DQ from the first race is DQ'd him for the whole race. So
Yep.
he just got the news now. He's going to be a bit disappointed. And Greg Barber was a bit sorry. I can hear it in his voice that he didn't realise that was going to happen. We had this discussion a few weeks ago, and we actually believed that it wouldn't DQ him. That's why he did it, which is unfortunate. Well, a lesson learned.
Yeah.
One for the books for the end of the season.
Yeah, admin DQs are, for reasons that no one understands, are unclearable. If you yourself hit the DQ button, that's all she wrote. Night over sunshine.
Yeah. Sucks a fat one, but you know what? That's how it goes. That's how the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. But we were looking at the standings again. We're talking about them. They're about to start soon. Brandon Hickman was 48 points ahead of Ash Glover. So he did beat him by a fair bit. Oh, by about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think he's got it done by about 13 places. In the pros, we know that Josh has got that done now. He's taken that. Greg Cook, he's still 46 points between Thomas Cena and himself. So maybe that could probably be the closest one. But at the moment, he is in the reverse top 10. Thomas Cena finished 10th. Greg Cook 4th. So there'd have to be a massive turnaround in the next 2 races. Greg Cook wouldn't have to finish out of the top 10 or down to the very bottom to lose the title, I believe. But anyway, ladies and gents, as we can see, the SLM car in its carbon look getting shown off in the pole position. We are getting ready to go. Gridding is going to be just about done. Ladies and gentlemen, Heat 2 reverse top 10. The Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals is about to go. These cars are going to take off like crazy. Thomas Cena and Chris Thomas on the front row. Second row, we've got Ryan Price, Greg Cook. Third row, James Doyle, Axon Zekas, Trev Mortimer and Brandon Levin in the fourth. And in the fifth row, Liam Tipping and Joshua Horton. Horton's going to fight his way back to the pointy end in 20 minutes. This is about to go rough and ready. We are go, go, go as we watch the dust settle from these cars. They're going like crazy already. The back of the grid's looking fantastic too. A few 3 wides and 2 wides, but already we can see the moves being made. Tomlin's taking the outside high line. Tried to take the inside line, but it's cost him a bit of pace, which has brought Greg Cook on top of him as well, and Ryan Price and Jamie Doyle. That shallow line is just not very fast. Cena's done a bit of a wiggle there. Greg Cook's taken the place of Ryan Cook. Jamie Doyle's in there with Alex Zeka side by side as they're coming through. Zeka's got the inside line. Doyle's taking the outside line. They're swapping and changing. Zeka has done a beautiful pass there on Doyle. Nice and clean through the S's. There was nowhere for Doyle to go after that. as they all come through the field. There was a call there by Kev Wakefield for an incident, but we're not sure what that was. Everyone is following the sakes right through, but there's still 2 by 2 there. It looks like it could be James Doyle and Joshua Horton coming through there. Here's the incident we're looking at. I can't see what it is. I can't see if Kev's cut the nose or if he's got the rear end rotated round. That'll leave that for the boys downstairs, but he has definitely gone all the way round. Dean's following the bottom screen there with Danny Bartouche. So a bit of action there. I can't tell if Kev's cut the nose off or if the other car's cut underneath him. That's a really bad angle. We'll leave that to the boys. I'm sure that won't take them too long to work out. But let's follow these boys at the pointy end already. We can see the fight going on. Tomlin settled himself in nicely. He's got Thomasina. Oh, car 65. That is Mr. Mr. Hardwick calling that in. Have a look at Cena taking the inside line there on Tomlin. He's coming up to the top of the hill. Is he going to be able to take that pace all the way through? Greg Cook's tucked in underneath him as well. He's got pressure there on Tomlin. Tomlin's taking the wider line, the faster line. He's come back in on top of Cook, but he's also got a bit of overlap. Oh, no, he's lost the overlap on Cena. Cena's made that corner look really easy. Ryan Price is having a bit of a battle there with Alex Zikas. Zikas is taking that inside line as he attacks the curb nicely. You see that car bounce up and settle very quickly. The grid is starting to open up again now. Everyone at the moment, all the way down to Wayne Edwards in 11th place, is about 3 tenths behind, 2 tenths behind. That front 15 cars, oh my God, are very close. Cena is taking advantage of the battles behind him. He is starting to creep away. You can see Greg Cook and Chris Tomlin having a bit of a tap, and Alex Zikas is getting involved as well. So Zikas taking the inside line, the tight line on Tomlin. He's trying to make it look, it's more of an acute angle, and he can't take the pace. Tomlin has taken the pace beautifully for the corner. Oh, bit of battling going on here. These boys are all very close to each other on pace. This is what's making it so exciting.
What was that?
I don't know, but I think who is 265? Russell Gardner getting a bit frustrated out there. He's done his call. He's done car 265, lap 5, and come on! He yelled out. So I'm not sure he was coming on. I think maybe he had Leighton Hewitt in the car beside him, now doing the fist pump together. The boys are in the chat still going. If you want to see someone, let us know, because the fighting's on for young and old. Look at little Alex Zikas go. He's taken the inside line on Tomlin. There goes Joshua Horton as well. He's followed him through. Horton is tucked in behind him. He's got pressure all over Tomlin at the moment. He can feel his breath on the back of his neck. Hopefully he's had some fresh mist before going in the truck, in the car. Look at the difference of lines there. Alex Zikas is trying to keep off the bumps in the early section. Tomlin was taken over the top and then keeping off the bumps in the second part of the section. Joshua Horton is just attacking all the bumps, getting everything under the car as he's trying to sweep in the left. Is he going to make it under brakes beautifully? He does. He actually opens the door as well. Oh, he's opened the door for Tomlin and Tipping. Tipping's trying to come through as well. Tomlin stopped him through there, but Tipping has got the momentum coming in. Tomlin's going to push him out wide. He's got the acute angle again. He's got the tighter line coming out of the corners, which is slowing him down because the way he's driving defensively. He needs to get out there and get the faster line and stop taking the shorter distance, which is the tighter line. It's cost him now 2 spots. Sinkovich is battling down the bottom with Russell Gander at the moment, so we'll see how they're panning out. He's blocking that traffic beautifully, and he's got Elliot D and Callum Hodgkinson and Doug Gowans fighting their way through from the back of the pack.
Yeah, and you made mention of Tomlin's lines there through the S's. It looked like it just kind of set him off track as he got to the end of it, setting up for the cut through. Just ended up having to take a much worse line, and that cost him a lot of time. Because we're going to be 3 wide here for second. 3 wide for the lead, actually.
Yeah, for the... Oh, Cena's getting all squirrely. He's nearly lost it. Oh, he tried to put the pedal down a little bit too hard. The car got a little bit loose on him. I was just watching the bottom screen, and Gander just called a bump and run. And in all honesty, it didn't look like he touched him, so I'm not sure how that one's going to go. It looked like that he actually lost traction in the rear end, not the other way around, but that could have been just my perspective. So we'll see what race control says on that call. But Joshua Horton's got himself up front. Alex Azikas is taking advantage of that little skirmish there. We've seen him went a bit squirrely. He has got himself up there underneath Josh. If he can hold on to the back of Josh a little bit, and hopefully he can tear away a bit, because behind him, Thomasina's already feeling the pressure of Liam Tipping and Greg Cook and Chris Tomlin. So they're having a great little fight behind there. Oh, yeah. Sinkovich and Gowans are having a bit of a go down the bottom, 2 by 2. Gowans on the outside line, which is converting into the inside line. Sinkovich of Callum Hodgkinson, a bit of a tap, bit of love, but Hodgkinson's got the pace coming out of that corner, beautifully done. Dean's tucking in underneath Dougie again. He's taking them pace away from Callum, closing Callum's line down, but Callum's still got the inside line as he comes to the second part of the corner. Will he be able to hold that position? He's got the inside line coming through. Dean's giving that up, and they're following him through, and that brings Greggy Johnson in behind him for another fight. But have a look at the front line there, folks. All the way down to 12th place, all 210s, 310s, 410s, 510s.
And that's going to leave him. Oh, nope. Greg just tucks back in. I thought for sure Greg was going to have a run.
Yeah, it looked like he just backed it off as well. A bit of swapping there between Ryan Price and Mortimer and Chris Tomlin. Tomlin's slowly making his way back. Oh, bit of contact down the back there. That looks like the contact's between
Johnson.
Yeah, Elliot D, Gander, and Johnson. Those boys are getting a bit of a scrub up back there, having a bit of fun. Tomlin's catching these boys. He's got Mortimer putting the pressure on. Then we can see Greg Cook. He's got Brandon Levin putting the pressure on him. Levin had to take the title line there because he had him in the corner. He's got a bit of pressure on him. Is he going to be able to make it stick and push him through as they come through? But Tomlin's brought onto that fight as well. All of a sudden, you see something that was a gap just closes down very quickly and then opens up again. Oh, look at the run that Levin got through there. That was amazing. He's really held up the brakes and put his faith in the grip of that car and come through there nicely. Tomlin's come through there behind. Not enough room to make an impact, but then Mortimer is tucked right on the back of Tomlin now as well. This top 10, top 14 cars are putting on a spectacular show tonight.
Absolutely, and that was the stand that Levin absolutely needed, because what really makes that section a nightmare is it kind of ruins the ability to pass. It doesn't ruin the ability to make the pass, it ruins the ability to complete the pass. Like, obviously, you'll see a lot of cars go side by side through the whole thing, but it always ends up with that inside car on the inside going into the multi-apex right-hander. And it's just hard to further keep alongside that car as you go through it. So you have to get that pass done in those hairpins. Otherwise, all that side-by-side racing was pretty much all for naught.
Yeah, you just keep swapping because the apex are changing. It's quite even left and right too. So if you're side-by-side, you're just going to end up swapping. And just like when you're running an athletics track, the inside line gets faster, but then the inside line goes to the right, then it goes to the left. So keep swapping around. Bottom screen, Suzukas and Tipping are having a bit of fun on the inside there. Tipping's taking the inside line. He's trying to get his work done past Alex. This is for the minor spots because Joshua Horton's taken off. Tipping has come out of nowhere and just putting the pressure on now. And just getting right up there. Oh, look at Stevie Daniels there on Mortimer. Ryan Price just avoids contact. Thomasina as well. These guys are so close. Danny Bartouche is in there as well. As soon as Danny Bartouche gets in there, one of you guys is going to be off in the walls because he's going to rub some bad luck juju onto you.
They're all going to be affected by the rain cloud over his car.
Bryce, he really put a lot of faith in his brakes in the car just then. Took it all the way through. We've got Brandon Levin here getting chased by Thomasina. He's coming on the inside line, trying to break the toe. He's got to make another move back, and that's his move. Out left, out right. Here we go. Alex Azikas fighting for that second spot. Tipping has done a great job representing the Koalas tonight.
Yeah, and that's reigning Pro-Am champion Alex Azikas. Good to see him back in the series. Took most of the season off to focus on the SRW V8 Supercar League. So now that that's over, he's able to come back. As you saw, Tipping just monster trucking over the sausage curb. Good gracious.
See the way the car landed. There wasn't much bouncing in it. It was like it was like a monster truck. It just settled straight away when it came through. It was amazing. Joshua Horton's just set the fastest lap of the 143.152. He's pulled away from Tipping and Zizekas by 3 seconds, and these boys are 3 seconds behind him and still fighting across. And then you got Brandon Levin, Thomas Cena, and Greg Cook a further 3 seconds behind them. This is heat 2 of round 9 of the Warren and Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals, people. This is the last live broadcast for SRW for 2025. So I hope you're in and about it. Like, subscribe, hit the notification buttons, get it all for free, and it'll let you know when we're back in for the new year. Keep an eye on the socials, keep an eye on the website, and keep an eye on the YouTube channel, because season 1 2026 is not far from being released, and it should be in the next few days. But also the last official race that the boys will be competing in will be the Australian Open Wheel Nationals, Sunday night, 8 p.m. broadcast in conjunction with GSRC. They'll be on their YouTube channel and on ours. So look out for that. Thomas Cena putting the pressure on Greggy Cook. He is all over the back of Cook. He's taking the inside line, which is now the outside line. Cookie's got the inside line. Cena, 2 young boys going for it. They're around about the same sort of age as well. It's good to see them battling it along. We're going to have to get the Project 36 to get a bit more creative with deliveries for 2026. What do you reckon, boys? They're all in the chat.
Yeah, maybe at least a logo or 2 on it, just to spice it up a bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Maybe just 1 or 2 sponsors, yeah? Here we go, Ryan Price. There's Danny Bartouche having a look as well. He's got Chris Tomlin in front of him. Tomlin's on the outside line. Bartouche taking the inside line. He's got the pass working. Is he going to get it done? Tomlin is not giving it up, but he's fighting it through. Bottom screen as well. Greggy Cook and Thomas Cena having a bit of a doubt. Bit of contact between the two. Thomas Cena got away. Greggy Cook stalled it a little bit, and he got the car out of balance, and Trev Mortimer took advantage of that as well and took his place while he went through as well. We are not too far from the end of this race. We are into the last 6 minutes, so we are looking at about another 7 laps to go. And at this rate, Joshua Horton is out there 2.7 ahead. He's probably going to end up about 5 or 6 ahead. He is in cruise control mode at the moment. But Alex Azikas is fighting Tipping for that. And here we go at the front. You can see Thomas Cena and Mortimer side by side. You can see Cook behind them and Ryan Price, followed by Danny Bartouche and Tomlin. All right, 265 just called something in.
Gander,
and he was having Gander wants the RCs to have a bit of a gander at lap 8.
Hey, I'm the one who's supposed to be doing the bad puns here. Trying to take my job. I see how it is.
Project 36, yeah, new paints are coming. We picked him up late in the season, so the 86 has a 2026 paint. Just can't reveal that yet. Good to hear. I knew you guys would have something up your sleeve. As Cook takes the inside line, he's got Pricey right up the back of him. He's trying to chase Mortimer down. Cook goes a bit wide there. Carries the momentum through, so he's following through, but that leaves Thomas Cena, Ryan Price, and Danny Bartouche fighting it with Chris Tomlin. All boys very, very quick and following each other. This new car layout is suiting Chris Tomlin very well. He's got himself up the pointy end away from the guys that he usually races, so it could be a new fresh Chris Tomlin we see for 2026.
Absolutely. Just showing some mega pace here. I think he's going to be an absolute huge threat for the Pro-Am Championship next season.
Yeah.
And another one that, of course, is not having any issues with this new car is Josh Horton, who not only made it up to the lead again from P10, he's now 3.2 ahead.
Yep. Someone else, who's that? Who's Gildor? I don't know who that is, but anyway, you sound crook, Sinka. Better stock up on those multivisors for Sunday. Oh, I know who that is. Yeah, Josh K. Race, you need all those boys box repairs you can get. Oh yeah, I'm a little bit on the. My throat's drying out, so I'm halfway through a call, and then all of a sudden my throat starts drying out on me, and I'm like, ah! Starting to sound like an old man in the bush. Yeah, I thought it was you, Josh K. I'll be ready to go, mate.
I think you probably caught what I was going through last week.
Yeah, don't worry. Sunday night, I'll be sitting there doing mouth exercise, going blah 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 blah.
Never make that sound again, please.
Here we go. Gander's having a look there with one of the boys. Looks like that was called in as well. Oh, that you're never going to make that, D. You were never going to make that. Oh yes, that was that was the point where optimism died and skills left him. Look at this.
So I don't know if
that was over ambitious. I think.
Well, I don't know if D was necessarily trying to do that. I think because you saw right there behind. Mark Snow and I believe one of the LCR cars were battling hard with each other, and they sent it into the corner. I think D.
He's gone around. He's gone around. Mark Snow's round. Here we go.
I think D might have just absolutely sent it because he saw what was going on in his mirror, and he didn't want to be the one punted. So I don't know if you could put that
Bit
on.
of code brown, you reckon? Bit of code brown.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to survive, so I don't know if you can put that on him.
Yep. I'll tell you what, I'm looking at a new revived Ryan Price here, having a great little battle there with Cook. I just saw with confidence him changing lines and taking the nose off Cook, which is something refreshing to see because he's a talented driver. He just needs a bit of consistency. Oh, a bit of a touch there. Looks like Thomasina got a bit of love there from Danny Bartouche. Will Danny Bartouche readdress it? Thomasina might have a slowdown. If he does, he's going to have to serve that off the line. No, he hasn't got the slowdown. It hasn't popped up on screen. Normally it would, but have a look at Cook. He's all over the back of Pricey. Pricey's then trying to pull it away. Dougie Gowans is involved there now too. He's taking the line behind Thomasina. Look at him taking a few different lines through the back of these boys, trying to get advantage of each other. Oh, Cook's trying to take the tight line underneath Ryan Price, but Ryan Price won't have any of it. He's got the faster line coming through, and he's making it work. See, Cook's trying to take a bit of a tighter line here and there, but he's not carrying the momentum coming out of the corners, whereas Price is taking the full corner width, using the full track, and he's got the pace coming out. And you'll watch again, Cook will try to take a tighter line. He'll get it underneath, but then he hasn't got the pace coming out of the corner. Danny Bartouche is all over him now too. The Koala Cartel just behind those boys are having a bit of a battle there. James Doyle and Chris Tomlin side by side. Oh, you got it on camera now as they've come out of the final corner. Hickman's involved as well. Final lap. Here we go, ladies and gents. Joshua Horton's got this back-to-back as he's coming through on the bottom screen. You can see him coming around. And these boys now coming up the hill. Will they go under brakes? Will Tomlin try to take this inside line? He has got the inside line, but has he got enough momentum coming through? He has. He's taken it through. But the Koala Cartel is not letting this thing go. They're going for it like crazy. There's got a bit of gum leaf on the front of his car. I reckon he's trying to snatch it off his bonnet. Oh, Tomlin's trying to avoid he's trying to avoid a slowdown there. Nearly took out his own teammate. I think I'm going to need some honey and some rose hip tea before the race on Sunday. Here we go, Hickman, two LCR boys in front of him, still fighting for the minors. As we can see, Joshua Horton coming through, having a bit of a laugh on his own. He's got the double right-handers into the final, second last corner. He's going to take the double tonight. He's got that trophy in his hand. The championship flag is going to be waving. As you can see, one of the LCR Tomlins. Oh, that was very, very close there. between Stevie Daniels and James Doyle. Doyle's got the inside line. He's trying to take that line. This is minor battles here. Ladies and gentlemen, as we cross the line, you can see Mr. Horton go for the top step again.
Oh.
Heat 2. He's taken the Warren Brown Heat 2 with a convincing gap straight away. From the boys, Liam Tickman following through in second place, followed by Alex Zekas and Brandon Levin in fourth place. Trev Mortimer's coming across the line, followed by Ryan Price, Dan Bartouche, Greg Cook, Thomasina, and Dougie Gowans, Chris Tomlin, Stevie Daniels, James Doyle, Brandon Hickman, Callum Hodgkinson, and Wayne Edwards. There's the back-to-back by Joshua Horton. Reverse top 5 for the final heat, the final run for 2025. As an official broadcast, we will be finishing the year with the GR86s on track and crowning Joshua Horton as the pro champion.
Yeah, just an unbelievably dominant season from him. You know, he came out of retirement and just absolutely showed that he's still got it.
You want to hear my prediction?
Sure.
All right, 2026, we are going to be battling with 40 cars on grid. This new car, the new specs on this car is going to spike so many of the past drivers' instant reaction. They're going to want to be out there and having a blast and taking these things for a spin because they're going to be so much fun to race. They're nippy. They're holding the corners a lot better. Have a look what he's doing to this car. He's doing whatever he wants. I was watching him do drifting the other night on a Assetto Corsa. The kid is an absolute wizard. Makes me sick.
His greed and his ability sickens me. How dare he have so much talent?
Yeah, how dare you have so much talent? Jesus Christ. All right, you know what? I want to drag one of these boys in, and I want to hear how these cars feel. That's what I want. Who am I going to call out of all these? I'm not going to call Dean. He's just going to mumble and want to throw insults. I'm going to throw Mr. Ryan Price. He was at the front of the room, at the front of that racing there, and he is been having a few battles there. Mr. Ryan Price, I've stolen you from the lazy room, mate. How you doing?
Sick, Sinka. I'm glad I could get on the broadcast. I'm doing all right.
Well, we've got 5 minutes, and we want to know how these cars feel. We want to know how the changes feel. I've noticed there's a bit. Seriously, it looks like you had a refresher out there, and you're driving something that's really suiting your style.
It definitely has a bit more go and a bit more curry than it used to. In terms of how it drives, it certainly suits my driving style, which is sort of foot to the floor.
No brakes?
No, it's all in, right? Yeah. It definitely suits my driving style, which is it's fun. I've enjoyed it.
It needs to be less boaty, less floating in the rear end around the corners. Is that right? A little bit more squatted.
Yeah, the setups have all changed, so you kind of can play around with a lot more in terms of how much the toe in can go out. It goes up to like 7 now, where before it never used to go that high. So, it's taken a bit to get the setups right, but it does feel more stable. The boys were just saying in Discord, when you're getting in the toe, the car feels awesome, but when you're out by yourself, it feels a little bit unstable, let's say, especially through the S-bends. So I don't know what that actually means in technical terms.
Yep. But that's all right. But so the car's getting a bit nippier. It feels a lot. It looks like it's a lot sharper coming in and out of the corners as well.
It does a burnout now.
I heard that. I thought it was a rumor, but we just saw Joshua Horton doing planting some 11s down for us.
Yeah,
He's even holding the brakes and actually squatting it through the corner.
Smoke even comes off the tyres, Sinker. You're not bumping anymore, mate. You actually draw them back.
Oh no, this is. I think I might have to give up commentary to come back and have a bit of a squirt because I'm loving the look of these cars. They look sensational.
Sinker, you know what happened last time, mate? You Yeah, it won't actually say what you like, that you're 1 week in and 3 weeks out.
I've been out of. You know what? I'm just gonna have to create a pre rookie league, just so I can go out there and race.
One thing they actually do is spin really well. So you can almost save the car a lot more, given it's got a little bit more power or whatever. You can kind of drift it and you can have a bit more fun with it, which is good.
Excellent, mate. All right, mate. Well, we needed a bit of input from one of the drivers out there, and I saw you having fun out there tonight, so we thought we'd drag you in. Thanks for the heads up, mate. Get back in there and give them heaps.
Cheers, boys. Keep killing what you're doing, eh?
Cheers, buddy.
Yeah, boys.
That was Mr. Ryan Price, ladies and gents, giving a bit of an insight on how the cars feel with the new setups and the way they drive. I guess when the race is finished, we'll get a bit more of a technical aspect from Joshua Horton. What do you reckon, mate?
Yeah, I say so, and I'm looking forward to that. It'd be nice to get like a little bit more of a technical breakdown.
Yeah, like just put the foot to the floor. You're going to love him. He's a passionate fella, mate, and he's great fun to be around downstairs. Those boys are having a good laugh. The only time that they don't is when Dean cracks the shits. But we are a few minutes away. A few people out on track. Cam Hardwick's parked again. No, he's gone. Greggy Barber's out in the beast himself. David 747 Simmons is out there. Jason Depp is out there in the safety car as well, trying to get a bit of custom work done. But we are out in a few minutes. What do we got? 30 seconds to go, and then the lads will all start gritting up.
Yeah, it's been really clean so far. We haven't really seen any major dust-ups or calamities. You know, like I mentioned at the top of the show, I was worried on how turn one was going to go. Obviously, we have seen some incidents, seen a couple cars turn around, but not the big old track blocker parking lot that can happen here and honestly frequently does.
I'm being distracted by chatter. There's chatter going on about tracks, evolution and stuff like that for Sunday night's race, which is going to be absolutely ridiculous. Sorry, mate, I got distracted. As per usual. What the hell is wrong with me? You know what? I've got a bit of a head cold, so can you forgive me?
I'm still getting over mine.
Anyway, here we go. We've got the reverse top five as we've got the guys lined up at the moment. In the front row, Trev Mortimer, and beside him, Brandon Levin from Team SRW Motorsports. In the second row, Alex Azikas from JMR. I still prefer Murray Performance. Beside him, Liam Tipping from the Koala Cartel. In fifth place, Joshua Horton from Vermilion Esport. In sixth place beside him for the third row is Ryan Price from Upscale Podcast. In the fourth row, Danny Bartouche from SRR. With him beside him is Greggy Cook from Project 36. In the fifth row, Thomas Cena from the SLM Academy is got Dougie Gowans from FTR/SLM beside him. In the sixth row, Chris Tomlin and Stevie Daniels from LCR Esports in row side by side, as they have been racing most of tonight as well. Then we've got in the seventh row, James Dorr from the Koala Cartel, and 14th beside him, Brandon Hickman, privateer. In the eighth row, Callum Hodgkinson from OPR with Wayne Edwards from Webb Racing. In the ninth row, Cameron Hardwick from SLM Academy with Greg Johnson from Team Greg Racing. In the 10th row, Kevin Wakefield from LCR with Stephanie Piccoli, who's had a very quiet night from Apex Esports League. In the 11th row, Russell Gander from Vortex Racing beside Dean Sikvich from Team SLM Motorsports. In the 12th row, Mark Snow from SLM Academy beside Elliot D from Pear Shape. In 25th place and the 13th row, we've got... Get out of it! Dog's trying to steal my headphones. In the 13th row, Ash Glover and Shane Newens from Iracing. In the 14th row, David Simmons and Brad Dines. And that rounds out our 28 cars. We've had a few pull out through the session, through DQs and also not completing. But, ladies and gents, we are ready to race the last race for 2025 on SRW TV broadcast for the regular season, not including our major event this Sunday at 8 p.m. The boys are getting ready to rock and roll. We've got the front row here. We've got the car of Trev Mortimer warming up its jets, getting ready to rock for the last race of 2025. The Warren and Brown GR86 Nationals viewers, go back and watch them all on YouTube. The races have been spectacular. Please like and subscribe and hit the notification button so that you will know when we are out having fun and you won't miss out on the action. There's nothing worse than FOMO, mate. We are go, go, go. We have started the last race of 2025. The Warren and Brown Toyota GR86 are off and running. Brandon Hickman is down in the middle of the pack going, but at the front we've got Trev Mortimer, Brandon Levin tucking underneath, and we've got the same sort of situation as early on. Ooh, Alex Zikas has done a great move side by side there by Brandon Levin, still not releasing each other. They're going too wide into the S's with the boys behind them. Liam Tipping and Horton also funneling very, very close. Levin has got the slide advantage and he's taken it through the S's and made the pass complete on the JMR driver of Alex Zikas. Zikas has now got pressure behind him from Liam Tipping, and he's got Joshua Horton chasing him down. Horton has actually gapped it out a little bit to 5/10. Then the rest of them back up right up against him. The rest of the field, as you can see, where the bottom line have all come through. Hodgkinson taking a dive underneath one of the LRCR boys.
And they went around.
And there was contact. Hodgkinson has made contact with one of the lads back there, so I'm not sure whose way. Danny Bartouche.
No.
Danny Bartouche is off the track somewhere as well. I can see the red light flashing. Bartouche is off. His hoodoo still continues. We're going to have to get a chicken or something and slash his throat and do some sort of voodoo for him to get him off the curse of... Oh, what the...
Oh, wow.
Callum Hodgkinson, what happened there? What? Hold your brakes. Hold your brakes. Oh, wow. That was close. That was very, very close. I think Hodgkinson will go down for that one.
Yeah, that was like a carbon copy of the one we saw in the first
Yeah.
race, just without Mark Snow next to him.
Bartouche went on his own.
Yeah.
Oh, man, he's got some bad hoodoo going on, man. Seriously. That's unfortunate for him, but here we go. Oh, that was the JMR.
Oh, we're gonna be 3.
Look at this, 3 wide. Cook's getting the vault. Zekas is on the outside line. Yep, they got Liam Tipping on the inside line. They're going to funnel it through. Tipping is still beside. Zekas has got it done beautifully, but it's not over because he's off the race line. They're sort of like counterbalancing each other like one of those metronomes. Whoa, what a bit of driving there by those boys. Almost go-kart style coming through there. Dougie Gowers has got on the back of Tipping now. Sorry, Greg Cook now. Thomasina behind him, James Doyle. We've got the first top 9 all following each other very, very close. Trev Mortimer with the fastest lap at the moment with a 1:45.086. Here we have... oh, there it is. This is... Oh, look at that. Carbon copy. Carbon copy. We've seen 3 cars do the same thing there. You can't go on the left hand there and turn sharp there. Everyone's expecting it.
Damn, Bartouche spun in the same spot again.
He must have mucked around of his wing settings or something during the break and trying to get more speed, and he's lost rear end traction or something. But James Dogg's just come a little bit off as well. But look at Joshua Horton. He wants the triple Oh, car 49's got a readjust A78. So Alex went a little bit off track to gain advantage through those S's on the left-hand side of the screen. So his right-hand side. So he's been punished for that one. He's readdressing now, nice and smartly too. Well done there. He's not going to lose. Oh, beautiful work there by Zekas. He's just got that done. Oh. That looks like a little bit of James Doyle going round by the help of Thomas Cena. And the thing is, the grid is so close, peeps, that you can't just start up again and go because they're all so close to each other. It's 2 seconds from the top to the bottom, basically. That's a lie, Steve. But it's a good story. Don't let it get in the way.
Yeah, like all that track position loss.
Yeah. Levin's having a bit of a run here at the moment. He's leading us. What the hell happened there? How did Levin get to the front?
He made the pass into turn 1 on lap 2.
There you go. I missed it. And Levin is leading this race at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. He's got Trev Mortimer following him very closely with a 0.58 behind him. And Josh Horton's now got the bit between the teeth, and he wants that second spot. Just set the fastest lap at 1:43.584. Levin is pulling away slightly because Mortimer is having to drive just that little bit more of a defensive line. Then Dougie Gowans is having a little bit of experience off, but he's back on. Let's have a look. Looks like Tomlin and Hickman are having a bit of a stoush as well. Tomlin Hickman swapping places. Tomlin's got the inside line. 265.
Oh, Mark Snow was turned around in the guardrail.
Yep. 265.
Yeah,
Mark
Gander
Snow
got
called that
penalized
in.
for the flat.
Gander, that one we spoke about before.
And then
I think that might be on the other car. Who was the car that came off and came back on again?
I think that was Gander as well.
Yeah. It's a bit hard to tell. It looks like Snow was just driving a straight line there. Yeah, I don't know. We'll leave that for the boys downstairs. My brain ain't working too nice at the moment. But Dougie Gowans has got himself up in the 6th place. As we can see, Brandon Levin letting that through. Gowans beside young Greg Cook. Cook is taking the inside line, leading on Dougie Gowans there. Gowans is taking the wider line to avoid contact, giving him heaps of space and carrying the pace through that line as well. But you can see young Thomasina following in there underneath. He's trying to get underneath Hook as well, as both their tails just wiggle as they came around that corner. Look at Dougie Gowans. The old fox is driving fast and everything he can put his hands on at the moment, having an absolute cracker. If there's anyone out there, viewers, that you want to see, let us know. Oh, Stephanie Piccoli is having a bit of a battle down the back there with Shane Newlands. Good to see Steph in action. Been very quiet tonight. Haven't even heard her call an incident in.
Meanwhile, here we go. Horton has caught Levin. He is all over.
Yeah. It's a matter of time. The pace is ridiculous from this man. He is literally 4/10 faster than Brandon at the moment. He's just settled into this new car. He's obviously had a bit of practice today.
Yeah, it was a great start by Levin to get up into second before they even got to the S's and able to take the lead right at the start of turn 2, but it's going to take the a pretty exceptional 12 minutes to hold that Vermilion car off.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough job. It's not going to be easy at all. He's going to have to, take the pace out and try the center lines and just leave no gaps at all. I mean, he can do it, but he's got 8 minutes to do it. No more. 12 minutes to do it. So he's got a fair bit of racing to go here. Bottom screen, we can see Snow there with one of the cartels on the inside. Steph Piccoli coming through, battling with new ones as well. Good to see Steph getting her elbows out and getting ready as Joshua Horton just peeps out into Brandon Levin's mirrors just to make sure he knows he's there and put the pressure on a bit.
Yeah, I thought he was actually going to send it right there because he kind of forced Levin to kind of defend the inside going into the next to last corner, costing
He's going to try to run through here. He's got the pace coming through. He's got the nose in front. So this is how you do it. You can take the inside line, but you've got to take the car out wide, maintain this pace like Josh did then. We've seen a couple of other guys take the tighter line, but try to take the tight left line as well, not the tight line, and get it across to the outside and keep it open.
Whoa, there's contact.
Oh, that nearly got squirrely. I tell you what, a little bit more, and that could have gone over. Josh has gone over that really high V. That there's one little part of that curb where it just really sticks up. He's gone to hit that. Mortimer is gone onto the back of these boys now too. So we've got a freeway fight going. Mortimer is like 2/10 on the back of Levin, 5/10 on the back of Josh. So Levin is starting to block Mortimer now, and he's just thinking about second place.
Yeah, he's already put on, I think, nearly a second at this point.
Yeah. He's wicked fast. He's literally 5/10 faster than the rest of the... Oh, Stevie Daniels. Oh, look at that beautiful donut. Nice work there, son. Nice work. He was lucky he had no cars around him so he could do that. And it let the other car just hold space and let him come through. They've gapped out a bit now. They're all around the 8s to 5/10s. Even Suzuki's and Gowan's battle is fizzed out a little bit. Greg Cook now is catching Suzuki's, and he's got Thomasina fighting him as well. I'll go to that one. These boys come through, as you can see them coming up the hill now. Oh, Suzuki's has done the inside line. He's done the same move that Joshua Horton just did on Brandon Levin, but he didn't do it as quick. He's got the inside line there on Cook. Cook's got the outside line, but that's going to change soon to the inside line. He's got a little bit more overlap there. I think Cookie's got it done. No. Oh, great little switch back there by Alex Suzuki. He took that spot back very efficiently.
Man, I just get so nervous when they're side by side through the Maggots, Beckett's, and Chapel because I've seen it end in utter disaster and tears 99% of the time. So I will never fathom them being able to do that and not kill each other.
They haven't yet, but they're battling. They're still battling in the bottom screen. They've swapped again. Cook's got the front line again. Little Suzuki is pulling away a little bit from those boys, and he's got himself now into 6th place. Who's our biggest mover of the night? It looks like Ash Glover up 11 places at the moment. So crack a bit of work there. Joshua Horton has got up 4 places. Dougie Gowan's up 5. Gowan's actually in 5th place. As we watch some of the minor battles go around. Again, if you want to see anyone, let us know. Cook and Cena, these two young boys, future battlers, they're going to be up and around each other for a long, long time to come. Trevor Mortimer's having a look on Brandon Levin now. He's got the inside line coming up the hill. Is Brandon going to be able to do the over and under and maintain pace? He's still got a bit of pace, but I don't think he's got enough there to keep it going. I think Mortimer has taken that from him. But, oh, look at the switch back
He's
there.
Not giving up.
Oh, not at all. Cracking bit of work there by Brandon Levin. He didn't give up that at all, and he caught Mortimer off guard. Mortimer gave him space, but just opened up the door a little bit too wide. He got his foot in the door, then pushed his way through.
Yeah, it kind of spooked him, so he was a bit offline through the mock Beckett's and had to take a bit of an evasive action just to avoid clobbering that big turtle, and that's what allowed Levin to get the move cleared before they were even finished with the S's. This is a great decisive move, textbook.
Yeah, I think we put the Moz on Ryan Price because he's down in 27th place. with Dan Bartouche. We brought him in the room and it all went pear-shaped.
The commentator's curse is ever evolving.
Oh, ever evolving. And I do get to put the moz on people, don't I? At the bottom screen, we've got Ash Glover, Kevin Wakefield, and Elliot D. Kevin's wife always texts me with a normal text message. Yeah, I want to see Kev, but I don't look at my phone. So you got to get into the chat, Michelle, into the YouTube chat on your phone, and let us know. No privileges.
Yeah. And as you can see, we're acquiescing on the second screen. It's good timing that we were able to get him on screen because, well, the only times we've seen him tonight is when he's got punted. But this time he has not been launched off the track right now. He is still having a good run.
He is. He's up in the 14th place, up 4 places. Elliot D in front of him is up 10 places. So he's having a look on the inside of Elliot D at the moment. Not quite got enough pace. A little bit too much braking coming through that corner. It didn't take the momentum through. Ash Glover's got the pressure on the back of him as well now. As you can see, the top screen, we've still got the boys, Brandon Levin, Trev Mortimer, and Liam Tipping has now joined this battle as well for the last few steps as we see Joshua Horton take 1.7 seconds in the championship for... Whoa! Mortimer snuck in under Brandon then. I think Brandon got caught napping then because he opened up that door and Mortimer thought, yep, I'm in here. But now Liam Tipping's got a bit sprightly and he's like, oh, mate, you made one mistake. Maybe I can make you make another one.
Yeah, Mortimer kind of gave Levin a bit of a taste of his own medicine. Brandon caught him napping going into Mock, Beckett's, and Chapel, and Mortimer got him when he really wasn't looking in the mirror. And that's such a risky move, trying to send a pass up there because of that kind of increasing, decreasing radius, however you want to look at it, corner. You know, you have so much opportunity to have that send, but you're putting it in the vortex of danger, and the car you're trying to pass isn't always able to look and anticipate. And oftentimes you just see that car getting passed, turned down on the passing car, and just disaster comes from there. So you don't see that move completed as cleanly and as textbook perfection like we saw from Mortimer.
Yeah, 100%. These boys in the bottom screen are still battling as well, and they're swapping and changing big time. Kev's got himself in front of Elliot D, but then Elliot D's now got pressure from James Doyle and Ash Glover, so that battle's not complete. I think Kev will be pretty lucky if he gets away from these boys at the moment because they're all driving around the same sort of pace. Hickman's chasing Chris Tomlin again, and then Greg Cook and Thomas Cena are starting another battle again too, so we'll go to them for a little bit while you guys can see the top screen. The boys going for it too. Brandon Levin is chasing down Trev Mortimer, and he's got Liam Tipping on the back of him. Dougie Gowans is a further 2.37 seconds. Bottom screen, we've got Thomas Cena and Greg Cook, the two juniors in our series, battling it out again. Ooh. There's going to be a common warning there. I'm not sure. I think that's Russell Gander again.
Yeah, so it's going to be a second comms warning.
Yeah. He's just asked Ryan how much space he needs. That's not going to go down well with C, but we'll see how that pans out. I guess you need as much space as you want when you're racing, eh? If you're in the lead place, you can have you can dictate the line you want to race in as long as you're not moving on the brakes. Here we've got Kev Wakefield's got pressure on. Elliot D is right on the back of him now. James Doran and Ash Glover. So there's battles coming everywhere at the moment. Greg Cook and Thomas Cena. And again, Mortimer and Levin. Oh, that's a bit of a weird line that Mortimer took there. They all nearly followed him out there too.
Yeah, I don't think it was by choice. Like right in the middle of the S's, he got real sideways and had to gather it up, and I think he just kind of missed the mark a little bit, just still trying to get the car back underneath him and almost put it into the grass. But like you said, Levin and Tipping didn't exactly have the best set of corners themselves.
Here we go. Levin's taking the inside line there. He's now taking the outside line. A little bit of touch. He's got the momentum coming through. Is he going to be able to go? Oh, Mortimer pushed him out wide, but that's opened the door for underneath him. Looks like Tipping's taking advantage of both of them while they were battling. Oh, Mortimer won't close the door. Tipping's gone through. Oh, great bit of driving by all three there. That line, the defensive line at Mortimer opened up the door for Tipping big time because Brandon was following him through and got disadvantaged. Here we go. Ooh, Mr. Gander got himself a post-race penalty for comms use. Here we go again. Mortimer having a look on the inside of Tipping. Tipping's in second place. Brandon Lemon's taken in the fourth place after leading the race and now from second place dropping to fourth. Missing out on podium if you can't get it back up underneath Mortimer. This battle is so tight and they're really throwing their cars in tightly underneath each other, but also leaving space. Bottom screen, Elliot D is taking over. Kevin Wakefield, they were chasing him down. Elliot D's got the inside line. Kev's tried to close it. Tried to close it, but didn't work. Oh, bottom screen, back markers are in the way. Dougie Gowans, where's he come from? He's just come out of nowhere. What the hell? I blinked and Gowans come out of nowhere then. What the hell happened? Did he have a turbo button?
He just... Oh, what? Black flags were tipping him in Mortimer.
Oh, for Iracing points.
Gander as well.
Must be for Iracing. Mortimer's slowing down. Is he going to slow down? No, he didn't slow down. It just looked like it. Here we go. Levin is trying to get through. So that obviously, if those Tipping and Mortimer have got black flags, that'd be for track usage, I'd suggest. It looks like Levin got away with that. He's up in the back underneath him again. Oh, these guys are pulling in the pits. That nearly got Brandon Levin off the line too. Whoa. Here we go. There the race is over, ladies and gentlemen. We saw Joshua Horton cross the line to win the Warren and Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals third heat of the night, taking it convincingly, followed by Liam Tipping in second place, Trev Mortimer in third, and Brandon Levin in fourth. And then followed across those lines, we've got Dougie Gowans, Alex Azikas, Thomas Cena, Cam Hardwick, Greg Cook, and Chris Tomlin, Brandon Hickman, Greggy Johnson, Dean Sickovich, James Doyle, Kevin Wakefield, Elliot D. Ash Clover, and Snowy Snow and Stephanie Bacoli, as we've got finished unserved black flags for car 265. 265 is...
Gander.
Okay. So he must have had iRacing black flags. But Joshua Horton, masterclass tonight, and he's got it all done nicely and completed the treble tonight in a very convincing way.
How about that finish for the battle for the win in the programs? Like, Mr. Sonny Cena almost ate guardrail with how him and Cook came together. I have no idea how Thomas was able to hang on to that.
Yeah, great.
Like, he was
staring all around each other all night, weren't they?
Yeah.
Car 56 completed without serving as well, which is, who was 56?
Price.
130 and 56. Ryan Price and Stevie Daniels. Oh. Tipping and Mortimer had post-race penalties for iRacing incidents. So The winners are Horton 11 and 49, I think it is.
Yeah,
Talk about
Sinka's up
confusing
the
me now.
podium.
All right, we'll have to get Barbs to let us know a bit better because I can't tell for the penalties what's going on at the moment. I can see Horton tipping and Mortimer.
Yeah.
Greggy Cook is definitely the Greggy Cook is definitely the pro. Okay, so what do we got? Brendan Hickman has definitely got that.
Yeah, Cena won, but I think if
Greg Cook is the champion.
yeah, and I think if I'm hearing correctly, I think we might just be interviewing the champions of Pro-Am and for Pro-Ams and Ams.
Yes, we will. We will. Sorry, just so RC can hear us. We will talk to the class winners, and we'll also have the champions as well. So we'll have the top 3 class winners and the champions. So we've got a last night of broadcast. Let's have a bit of fun up here. But I just got to get which order is what. It'd be great if one of the admins can tell me what order is what and who is who, because we've got a full room of people in the green room, and I don't know even where to start.
It's going to be Horton, Levin, Cizikas, Cook, and Hickman.
Well, I don't know who the official winners are tonight at the moment still. Because did Tipping and Mortimer get penalties? That's the question.
They did. We mentioned that, I think, 3 times now.
Yeah, I know, but it's still Iracing's not reflecting that. That's all.
It is on my end.
Okay, so you have got who's the top 3 you've got?
Horton, Levin, Cizikas.
Horton, Levin, Cizikas. All right, cool. Can you write that? I'll write that down somewhere. Horton, Levin, Cizikas. And we've got then the AMS champion will be, doing a bit of maths here, peeps. AMS champion is still Greg Cook.
Yeah, it's Cook and Hickman, and then it's our discretion on if we want to interview the Pro-Am and Am class winners. It's a moot point for Am since Hickman also won Am. So it's our choice on if we want to bring Mr. Cena up into the booth for one last interview for his race win.
Definitely do the race win. So we'll pull Mr. Cena in. You're leading the way with who's getting pulled in, mate, because I've lost complete track of who's who in what zoo. I'm going to start playing Where's Wally in a minute. I think in future we need one of the admins to do this back end work for us so we can make ourselves look that a little bit more professional. All right, so we got Thomas Cena in here for the class win for the night. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Thomas Cena.
Here we go.
How you going, buddy? You've got yourself
Hola.
the class win tonight for the AMS. Welcome into the booth, mate. What a battle you and Cook had tonight, mate. You were up and around each other all night.
Yeah, I know. It was pretty good. Look, the championship was pretty much sealed, so I just thought I'd be a massive pain in his backside all evening. Because what else can you do, right?
Well, you got to have fun
for his money.
Exactly, man. And it looked like you were right about. I did a bit of a prediction tonight. I'm seeing future races for years to come between both of you, both young fellas growing up and both battling together, starting at the lower echelons of SRW GR86s to bigger and better things in the future at some point. But you guys seem to be having a lot of fun and driving the pants off these cars.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I guess you could say something like that. I mean, like compared to the SFLs, you know, these cars, you just got to drive them on the limit 100% of the time, or else you just don't extract the performance out of them. Like I tried races earlier in the year to just back off a bit, and you know, you're so slow, you're just being passed by everybody. So you got to get the elbows out just a tad, or else, yeah, you're going to be drowning. At least that's the way I see it.
Yeah. Well, it was definitely the elbows out tonight. We saw it at the front and the back. The top five were swapping places for most of the night, which was spectacular. And Dougie Gowans is up there again as well. But you've got the great team behind you, and you've had a cracking season, mate. We're going to launch an attack for the championship for season 1, 2026.
I mean, I would definitely like to. I think I gave it a good run in the SFL's last season. I think I'm double runner-ups now for this, so it's very Chick Hicksy vibes, So yeah, I think I'll have to give it a go. With that new update. Obviously, they brought out the new update yesterday. Much preferred the way the cars handle now to what they did previously. They were, I think, a lot more enjoyable now than what they were before. So it's definitely that is a good reason to keep persisting with these ones. Definitely.
I think we're going to end up with 40 plus cars on the grid. I think
That's
everyone's going to want. I think everyone's going to want to race these beasts next season because they're a lot of fun to drive now. They look like they're just taking that little bit of fun factor to the next level.
Yeah, they really are, and they're an absolute blast. Like, I think out of all of the sort of production cars on the game, I think these are probably definitely in my top two. They're just a blast. Like, they're just so good, and the racing in them is brilliant. You can bash doors and not get hit with the 23-minute meatball, so it's pretty good.
Yeah. Well done, Mr. Thomas Sonny Cena. Congratulations on the class win tonight. Who gets you out on track and supports the young SLM Academy?
Well, look, it's Matt is the one who sets it all up. If it wasn't for him finding me in a random street stock official, I think about a year ago to the day, I wouldn't be here. So it's a big thanks to him. It's a big thanks to Sudspeed, who sponsor us, and then just everyone in SLM. A big thanks to Douglas, because he teaches me a lot of his old man knowledge, which is very applicable for all of this. So it's a big thanks to him. It's a big thanks to, Matt, Nathan, Kyle, Ray, Mark, Cameron, all of them. They're all just brilliant. So yeah, I couldn't do it without them, really.
You're going to have to start calling Dougie Gowans Mr. Miyagi, and we're going to have to call you. We're going to have to start calling you Thomas-san.
Sinner-san. I think that sounds better.
Well, mate, legendary work. Good to see you having fun out there. I'm looking forward to see what 2026 brings for you, because I think you're just gonna excel, go to the next level. Keep listening to that old fart, because he's got some good moves on him, and he's still fast. As much as he says he's not, he's still fast even without practice.
Yeah. No worries. Well, thank you so much for having me, guys, and Happy New Year. I'll see you all next year. Thank you.
Excellent, mate. Congratulations, mate. Take care.
Cheers.
All right, Mr. Watson, who we got next? Who we dragging into the room? We have a Greggy Cook, who's the champion. Did he win the class? No. Hang on. Brandon Heckman won the Pro-Ams?
No, Hickman won the AMs. We just talked to the Pro-Am winner. So now it's the overall top three plus the champions.
Okay, well, let's go to the AM champion. How does that sound? Which would be Brandon Hickman?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah. All right, cool. Join in whenever you want, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, a newcomer to the series, and he's put his right foot forward and done an epic drive all season long. Mr. Brandon Hickman, welcome to the booth, and congratulations on your AMS championship, mate. You are the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals AM champion for 2025 season 4.
Beautiful. Thanks very much, mate. Finally get to talk to you.
How's it feel, man? Goosebumps? How was it out there?
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good. I had a little points buffer over Glover coming into the round, and I thought I just need to stay out of trouble. And got roughed up a little bit, but just I had plenty of speed and let plenty pass and that. But yeah, it was good. It was good racing.
You picked your battles, and
Yep.
Got in the way and out of the way when you could. Glover finished about 6 places behind you in the last race, so the points tally is going to be considerable. Your process all season long was really just stay clean, drive safe, stay smart.
Yeah, definitely. I had the pace quite often, but I just, I didn't want to get taken out because there was a few rounds I got taken out first race, and then you just playing catch up race 2, race 3,
It gets very frustrating because your pace is there, and you sometimes it's just unavoidable, and it just happens, and the wheels fall off, and it's all over Red Rover.
No, exactly right. No.
Yeah. Is this your first league season?
It is. Yeah. Yep. No.
So you've gone from officials to league, and how much a difference is it for you?
It was good. It was good. I felt the first couple of rounds were clean, but then the guys started to get into it, and got knocked around a little bit like officials, but on a whole, much cleaner, and it's a great bunch of guys, and really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of time for new drivers to settle in and know what's acceptable, what's not acceptable, and what the general sort of like space giving and stuff like that is. It takes a while for teams. I think half the grid was pretty much new. Is that right, Mr. Watson? Pretty close to, well, not maybe half the grid, maybe at least 10 new drivers or more in the series. Like we had a heap of koalas, yourself, Elliot D, Snowy, so a few SLM boys as well. Some boys that came back that hadn't been around for a little bit as well, like Newans and that. So it took a while for some of the boys to settle, which is what we always see in the first few weeks anyway. I always tell the boys when they plan the season, get the first few tracks really wide, so it gives everyone heaps of space.
Yeah, that's right.
To get used to each other.
Exactly.
But mate, cracking effort, mate. You are first time in the league, and you've taken the AM Championship. So well done there. Who do you want to thank, and who gets around you and supports you as a racer?
Just like to thank my partner Kez and Tilly. But other than that, I'm obviously a privateer, and just want to thank you guys for putting on a great show, and everyone who contributes. And it's been amazing.
Mate, you have done an absolute cracking bit of work there. Brandon, any questions? Sorry, James, any questions for Brandon?
What was your proudest moment of this season?
Oh goodness, I think round 2, maybe I got right up the front, and I think I might have even led a race. But I was right up the front those first few rounds. But that was pretty good. Yeah. I think it might have been a reverse grid, but I'll take it.
I love it. You gotta take it, mate. That's the way it goes. You gotta be there to take advantage of it, and it's good to see you having some fun and some cracking pace out there, man.
Yeah, thank you very much. Cheers.
Congratulations. We'll see you back here in 2026.
Yep, hopefully. Yep.
And we'll have a great Christmas, mate, and a happy New Year, and stay safe and get heaps of practice done, mate.
Yeah, we'll do.
The track selections will be out. If they're not out already, I can't remember if the boys released them or not yet, but I know they're debating about them, and it's going to be an absolute cracking season.
Yeah, tonight was a tough one. I know why you picked that one for the last race. It's quite tough.
I didn't pick it. The boys picked it. I haven't picked a race all year this year, so it's been all up to the admin. So full credit to them to make it tough. But it was not a bad layout. I didn't mind it at all. I wouldn't mind checking it out myself.
Yeah, definitely. And the sun got in our way in the last race as well, which made it difficult.
Excellent, mate. Well, have some fun. Get out there. Enjoy Christmas, dude. And we'll see you on track next season.
Beautiful. Thanks very much, mate. You too. Thank you.
Take care, brother.
Cheers.
All right, ladies and gents, who we got next? Have we got the Pro-Am champion?
That we do.
Well, you know what, mate? I interviewed him last night. You can have dibs on him tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the young fella from Project 36. He's backed up last night's championship, with another championship tonight. So how greedy can you be in 1 week of racing? Welcome to the room, Mr. Greg Cook from Project 36, and congratulations on being the Pro-Am champion for the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals, mate.
Thank you, and hello again.
I'm not gonna interview you tonight. I had a full bit of you last night. I'm handing you over to Mr. Watson. He's got heaps of questions for you, mate.
Fair enough.
Absolutely. Yeah, you were incredible this season. Just very, very dominant. First of all, just take us through your night tonight. How difficult was it just trying to survive this track, knowing how many opportunities there are to just get dive bombed from oblivion?
Well, it's not too bad staying out of trouble with other cars. It's mainly the track limits that was the problem tonight. But I know this track pretty well from my F1 League racing days. Don't enjoy it, but better than some other tracks that could have been chosen. So it was good racing up and down the field. I only made contact with a few cars a couple times, but nothing major. So yeah, it was good racing, especially with Thomas in the last few laps, and just having a nice clean scrap with him in the last 5 or so minutes, last 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, what's it like battling people at this track? Because there's a lot of opportunities to get side by side and stay side by side, but it's difficult to actually get the paths completed.
Yeah, you can do a lot of under overs. You can dive bomb, switchbacks, and yeah, really it's the first sector and the last sector that you can really go for moves. The S's you can't really make moves, and that tight little chicane. But other than that, you can make moves pretty much anywhere.
Alrighty, and finally, what was your proudest moment from this championship season?
Definitely Portland. I don't think anything's going to top that race. I don't think maybe my Nürburgring SFL race, but yeah, I think Portland has been one of my best races so far in this league.
Alrighty, well, once again, an incredible run, an incredible season from you. Any sponsors, plugs, and shoutouts you like to give?
Well, I said yesterday, I finally written them down, so I can say the sponsors of Project 36. So firstly, I want to thank the entire crew at Project 36 for helping with picking me up halfway through the season. Big thanks to Brandon and Dave for being in VC. And big thanks to the sponsors of Project 36, which is Cataclysm Computers, Outlier Speedco, CC Forward, Shockworks, and Simrigs.com.
Well done, buddy.
Right.
Well done. Well, two nights in a row. The only other person that I can think of that's done that is Blake Warboys, as Jamie Davis pointed out in the chat. But cracking bit of work there, mate. You've got a lot to live up to for season 1 next year, mate. Both in the open wheeler and in this. Are you going to have a crack at maybe the GT3s as well? What's the thoughts?
Well, I seem to go pretty well in the Porsche Cup and GT3, so you never know. I might open my racing and try and jump into that on Sunday night.
Loving hearing this, mate. Could be another battle there between yourself and Cena. You seem to be driving around each other around that sort of same pace. You could be progressing through the ranks together. It could be one of those rivalries like, I don't know, I was going to say like Lando and Max in their younger years, but I think Max was a few years older. But anyway, mate, congratulations. Good to see you having fun, and congratulations on being the Pro-Am champion of Season 4 for 2025 of the Warren Brown Tools GR86 Nationals. Well done, buddy. Take care, man.
See ya.
See you later, buddy. All right. We've got Alex Azikas, who finished on the podium as well after a few countbacks and black flags coming through. And Mr. Watson, you usually do second place. I can give you this one too as well if you want. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Alex Azikas from the JMR. I do prefer Murray Performance, but JMR will do tonight. Cracking effort out there, mate. And you have had a season which has gone higher and higher and better and faster, mate. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. It's been a bit of a different season this season, but I honestly felt really strong, you know?
In all cars or just in this car?
I mean, in this car, it went perfect for me. Like tonight in race 2, had to be my 4th podium of the season so far, which I didn't expect I was going to get. Before I was P6 at the line.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you've had some cracking pace in this car, but how's the new model suit? How's it feel?
It actually feels really good, the new model. I'm preferring it more than how the older model was. Like it feels less snappy than it used to be.
Oh, less snappy or more?
A bit less. Like I've got more control of the
Yeah.
car.
Nice work. Mr. Watson, any questions for Mr. Tsitsikas?
Yeah, what was it like coming back? You took most of the season off to focus on the Tuesday night supercars and able to hop back in now that that's done. Was it just like riding a bike, even with all the changes to the car?
Yeah, it was. It honestly felt very good being back in the GR86 after taking a few weeks off from racing in the series after Indianapolis, but it felt great being back in the car tonight, especially at this circuit. After especially driving the V8s. Then
How are you comparing it to the V8 now? There's still a massive difference in the handling. Like, I mean,
yeah,
obviously the power is different, but is the braking feeling a bit better? Like, is it like? Can you compare it all to a V8? You probably can't really. The V8 is just an absolute monster.
yeah. Well, I mean, for the V8, if you hit the brakes too hard, you can lock up the front wheels, basically. Well, for the GR86, if you hit the brakes hard, the wheels don't lock up like a supercar.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's just me being out of the car for way too
Yeah.
long, mate, asking a stupid question.
You're good. I mean, the Sinka even feels more snappier than the GR86 does, anyways.
So what do you prefer, mate? The JMR or the Murray Performance?
I honestly prefer the JMR a lot more.
Yeah, yeah. The
Yeah.
car, I do like the livery. I like the new ice blue livery. I reckon that looks sick. I
Yeah.
love the pattern through it, and the JMR logo looks a bit funky. But yeah, I'm old school. I like the Murray Performance. Just rang a lot easier on the bell. But mate, congratulations! It's good to see you up in the podium again and having some fun. I'm looking forward to seeing you drive out there next season in 2026, mate. Who does Alex Tsitsikas get supported by? Who supports JMR?
Oh, JMR itself, the team, Night Shift Collective, Lodge Brothers, Jet, Craig, Jace, Jacob, Cooper, Troy, everyone on the team, my family, my friends, yeah.
Excellent, mate. Well, congratulations. Epic season, mate. Good to see you having fun out there, mate. And it's good to, I can hear it in your voice that you had a blast out there tonight. So congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. I sure did back-to-back podiums in race 2 and 3.
It's the only way to do it, isn't it? All right, mate. Take care. See you next season and have a good Christmas and a good break.
Yeah, well, thank you. See you then.
Take
Merry
care.
Christmas.
Take care, brother. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the last official interview for the season as we see it. The champion of the Warren Brown Tools GR86 for season 4 of 2025. The little weapon himself from Vermilion Esports, Mr. Joshua Horton. Welcome to the room, Josh.
Hey guys, how are we?
Mate, these cars got faster. You don't have to be a full 5 seconds faster, all right?
It is a great car now, actually.
You're loving it, aren't you? I'm
Really
hearing it from everyone. Everyone just seems to be like it. It looks better to us as well. It looks like lot lippier. It looks like you can do 11s in it now. You can actually put the front brake on and hold a burnout. Tell us about the car. What's the nuances that are making it stand out, feel better?
They improved the suspension a lot. So the old car used to be very bouncy, and it would transition weight really aggressively, whereas the car is set up a lot more stiffer to begin with. So there's not when you're on the brakes, it sort of just brakes and it moves a little bit, but not lunges forward like the old car.
Yeah.
But no, it does a power. Yeah, it's good now. It feels like I have drive out of the corner.
How would you compare it to the Mazda for those who are out there that have raced the Mazda MX-5? How would you compare this to the Mazda now?
It would be faster than the Mazda, I think.
Yeah. Better to throw around the corners because the Mazda used to be a bit of a boat.
Well, the Mazda's still on the. I think it's actually on a harder compound tire too, but it's it's definitely a boat. That car. This car's. I think they're about the same weight, but the torque that the car now has just gives it supreme drive out.
Yep. So you reckon that if I went out there, I'd still be spinning like I normally do?
Probably. I didn't get to try out any of the assists to see if the car actually like drives better with the mod now, or like is
I'm sure you'll get a crack at it because I'm pretty sure I've asked my boys to put together a bit of a summer season. And I'll have to look to see if they have. I know they're all listening, but I know that we've had some conversations, so we'll see what happens there. So I can get the boys out there. I might actually join you out there for a bit of bump and runs and stuff. But mate, crack a bit of effort out there. The track. What do you think of the track? This layout? I've never raced this layout before.
Personally, I hate Coda. Coda is one of my least favorite tracks on the planet. To finish here was a bit of a, of course, but it is what it is. We learn to drive at tracks we hate, and
What is it? Is it the S's or all the double right-hander, double left-handers everywhere?
The curbing. There's no way to drive this car on the curbing cleanly. Every time you drive over it, you just understeer.
Oh, hang on. You hate it because you can't jump the curbs.
I was like, well, we went from Portland where you just got to abuse the whole track to here where it's just true. Like you barely have to. Do
well, you realise that those curbs are the boundaries of the track, and you're supposed to stay within the boundaries of the track when you race.
Well, white line.
Just like a typical racer. It's like the whole track is when the air vent on my tire is still the air nipple is still just touching the white bit of the track and nothing else. I'm still on track.
You're right. As per our rule book, I'm still on track.
Yeah, exactly. Mate, cracking effort out there. The boys made you work when you had to come through the pack, which is good. Brandon Levin had a bit of pace there. Mortimer had some pace out there tonight, which was amazing too. The Koala Cartel, half of them left you alone tonight. They couldn't race, so you had a little bit more freedom. Otherwise, that reverse top 10 would have been a bit more feisty. But a crack a bit of racing out there. Congratulations on another title. And are we going to see you out in the 86s next season? Now that they've got the new layout and that, do you reckon it's going to be a bit more of a feisty season?
Look, the 86 has been a great car, and I've enjoyed it. But I did come back for a season just to test the waters and see what was going on. But I'm done for good now. I've got the opportunity to race in the supercars. Just finished a co-drive season with Jake in the Logitech G Pro V8 series, which was great. I had some great results, multiple top 10s, which is amazing. But
are we gonna see you on a Tuesday night?
Probably, yeah. I'm gonna sort of transition to full-time supercars to start getting ready for Logitech. I think qualifiers is somewhere in February, so we've got a bit of time.
Oh, we're gonna have to write this down so we can remember this book, Mr. Horton racing V8 supercars. I thought you were going to get into the GT3s before the supercars, but it sounds like you're making the transition to a complete animal of a car.
Yeah, look, I've got lots of experience in the V8 supercar. A lot. You just don't see it. I don't race it in SRW at the moment, but I race. We've got a sponsor purely for the V8s, just because we as a team excel in that car, and it's great to see. But big shout out to Jake, who's amazing for letting me jump on board with him.
Excellent, mate. Excellent. Well, I'm sure he'll watch it back to see your championship win, mate. Congratulations, Mr. Horton. So those of you who don't know, he's been around for a while. He's won a lot of races at SRW, and he's also part of my race control team. So good to see you out there having fun, mate, and enjoying it all. Who gets Mr. Joshua Horton out on track, mate?
First of all, massive shout out to everybody at SRW for the season they put on, especially now that I've got to be behind the scenes and understand what goes on. It's been an incredible experience, and I can't thank everyone enough. Specifically, Barbs. He's helped me effortlessly through the back end of this season, and even getting to race direct the SFLs this season, which was a great outcome. But no, everybody at SRW is incredible. Another big shout out to everybody at Vermilion Esports to be a great team to be a part of, and I thank all of our sponsors. That'll be Highway Setups, Burb Designs, thekartshop.com.au, Supernova Motorsports, Lewis Greathead Online Coaching, and Vermilion X Coaching.
Excellent, mate. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. The Warren and Brown to GR86 Nationals champion for season 4 of 2025, Mr. Joshua Horton. Take a bow, mate, and congratulations, and have an amazing Christmas and New Year. I will get to speak to you well before then, but the rest of the viewers won't. So take a bow, mate, and catch you soon.
See you guys. Thank you for the great races.
All right, mate. Take care, brother. All right, there's from one legend. I'll go and speak to another couple of legends. Mr. Watson, what do you reckon? How the hell did that season pan out? And where did it go so damn quickly?
I know. 9 weeks is not that long when you get right down to it. It speeds by like nothing. And gosh, what an amazing season this was. Like, we had so many races that none of us will forget. You know, the Mexico EV, the Monza Junior, just an unbelievable season full of wackiness, chaos, and more importantly, fantastic racing.
Yeah, it has been fantastic racing. We've actually seen a few. I think one thing I really liked about this season, we've seen a lot of different winners. And we've seen them across different types of races, different types of conditions. We've had a few koalas up here. We've had a few SRW drivers up. We've had Josh take a few as well. It's been a good mix of champions, which has been really, really good. Makes it fun. Unfortunately, Josh took a majority of them, so he did leap out and take the championship with both hands quite easily. But yeah, it was an absolute cracker. I'm really looking forward to these cars for 2026 and what it brings to the action, because I think there's going to be a new resurgence for these cars next year.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to be really interesting seeing everyone try to get a handle on the new car and learn all the new idiosyncrasies with it and see if they can put together that magic setup in time.
Yeah, 100%. And yeah, it was released. The new car was released on Tuesday. Yeah, and how quick to grips did these boys get to these cars? I was hoping that some of these really fast guys wouldn't have time, and some of the mid pack guys who, you know, like your prices and all that, would sort of catch up to them. He did in the first 2 races. His third race was a dog's breakfast from Brycey. He finished down in the back, but yeah, it was pretty cool. I've just messaged my admin team to see if we can organise a bit of a summer series, maybe a couple of races. Just telling Cam to do it. And we'll put some hosting up so all the SRW members can come out and have a bit of fun over the break. Christmas Day is usually one of those days where everyone's had their lunch and then the afternoon's recovering, and maybe then. But yeah, we'll organise that and we'll let you guys know. Well, that was it. That's 2025 done. Got to experience yourself, Mr. Watson, and Kobe downstairs, and it's been an absolute perler. How would you rate the new experience, mate? Because you guys have been doing ovals for a while and stuff like that. Completely different beast.
I mean, I've also been doing quite a bit of road broadcasting too for years, so it's not like this is anything I'm not unused to.
Yeah. Well, it's good to hear. At least it wasn't too boring for you, I hope.
Not the slightest.
Not the slightest. It was action-packed all the way through. It was awesome. I'm loving it. Anyway, it's time to say goodnight. It's time to reminisce and go back over what 2025 was. There was a lot of racing all over the place in the V8s, in the Super Formula Lights, and in the GR86, and I've loved every minute of it. One more race to commentate, and that would be the Australian Open World Nationals on Sunday night at 8 p.m. Hopefully my voice will be back to normal and getting ready to scream and yell like a girl again. But that will be the last one for the year. But thank you all for supporting us, all our major sponsors, FedEx Driver Development for all your Gen 2 and Gen 3 Ford V8s. No, I shouldn't say Ford, I should say V8s training and setups in a group format or one-on-one. Get a hold of Laz and Round and get involved with them there. They'll are a fantastic set of coaches. Night Shift Collection for being a stream sponsor. It's great to have them on board. Moser Racing, who's been a big supporter of us with the Super Formula Lights for 2025. Grim Industries, who have been absolute legends and supported us from day dot. Thank you for looking after us. Please reach out if you're after something very special and speak to Andrew. Go through their Facebook page or through grimindustries.com.au. Shun Sceneries for all your flight simulator virtual sceneries. Go and speak to them. They are absolute guns at that sort of stuff. And last but not least, the legends that are Warren Brown Tools. Thank you for supporting us for such a long time. I'll be catching up for lunch with them in the next week or so, and hopefully, we are doing 2026 together. It just depends on where we are. If you are interested in being a small sponsor, a stream sponsor, anything, safety car sponsor, or you've got family or friends who've got a business, please reach out to me through Discord, or through YouTube, through this chat here, or through Facebook, or admin at simracingworld.com. That'll get me there as well. We are looking for new people to get us around the traps. We don't make money out of this. We just basically keep the doors open for all the drivers to have some fun. And we love what we do, and that's why we do it. And thank you very much to Kobe and Mr. Watson for putting up with me for 2025 and doing a cracking job on Tuesday and Thursdays. Also, Biggles on Wednesday nights for the Super Formula Lights. To all our admins that help us in this series, Mark, Ryan, Cam. I don't know if I've missed anyone in that group. There is someone else I've missed. I can't remember. You'll probably crucify me. It's me, the fourth one. And also the SFL admin team. There's a heap of the new ones here. Tommy Sanisina's in there. Mr. Catakazinos is in there now as well. Good old Guns Out Gowans. Good old Mr. Hudson. Rosinator. There's someone else. My brain's just left the building and I can't remember. I shouldn't have started listing the bloody names because I knew there's going to be too many of them. But anyway, if I've missed you, I do apologise. The V8s is only one. That's Cowie. And also a massive thank you to our race control team. They have done an absolute gem of a job all year round under some amazing pressure, some amazing races that have had carnage galore. Greg Barber, our race director, has coordinated our team for all of 2025. We've done an exceptional job developing the back-end systems and doing everything he does with the team. We've got in there a full grid of people that work with us week in, week out, and don't hold back. They do an absolute cracking job. There's Tyson McAvoy, Greg Barber. We've got Joshua Horton, Mark... Mark, I've forgotten your surname now. Mark's down there as well. Then there's Stephanie Piccoli. And then there's some of the safety car drivers. I'm just going to go to the chat so I don't forget these people's names because I'm going to get a curse if I do. And see who the group is. Here we go. Greg Barber. Greg Leake, who hasn't been around for the last 2 seasons. I got to reach out to Mr. Leake and see how he's doing. Jason Depp, safety car driver. Joshua Horton doing the RC work. Kev Wakefield, safety car. Mark Cochran, sorry, Mark, that's whose name I forgot before. He's also involved in our admins for our GR86s. Matty Keane, who's off having a baby and worked very hard with the boys for most of the season. Stephen McCartane, who usually looks after the Thursday nights with Greg Barber, Stephanie Bacoli, and who's been doing a great job on a Sunday night, leading that with Mark and Tyson McAvoy, who's busy moving house. I have not forgotten anyone else. That is awesome. Thank you very much to the viewers for supporting us. Thank you to all the drivers that come out every week and race. And some amazing numbers we've seen this year. 30-plus guys in all our series, which is phenomenal for them to do 40-odd races a year with us and just have as much fun as possible. It's been an absolute blast with everyone in the commentating team. It's been an absolute blast with everyone in the YouTube chat as well. You guys make the nights just that little bit more special because we get to have a bit of a laugh with you and get to have a bit of a bonding moment with a lot of you people out there. And a special thanks to my wife for letting me do what I do, and everyone else that's involved that I might have missed. Sorry for missing you. Everyone, please have a Merry Christmas. Stay safe and have a Happy New Year. I will see you all on Sunday night for the Australian Open World Nationals, and look out for some amazing things we have planned for 2026. We're going to take our broadcast to the next level and blow your minds. So make sure you stick around, like and subscribe and hit the notification buttons, and see you all real soon. Stay safe and have a merry festive season.